Young Guns.
All right, welcome everybody. We're just getting about to get started here with the Young Guns, AJ, Bryce, and Luke playing a two-match aggregate. And let's see. Hey Andy, can you turn down my ears? It's pretty loud.
There's a little dial by the TV. If you look by the TV, there's a little box.
Ah,
I think yours is the green one.
all right, Paul, you here?
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
I'm
That's
here
a
with
lot
you.
better.
Oh,
All
look at
right.
this lovely graphic. That looks like Richard King's work right there, if I had to guess. I feel like I can sense his hand on there.
Absolutely.
Two courses, best combined score wins.
It looks like I think I saw that they spun desert.
Look at
first.
this. Look at this picky guy. He looks so competitive.
Yeah, I think they spun desert here. All right.
Oh, that's an interesting opener.
Ah,
The old, the old A2, huh?
yeah, I kind of think he might have missed the ball there. He'll try and chip it in though.
What's he playing on this course?
We got Cosmos.
Okay.
He plays Cosmos on everything. It looks like Luke's got some stouts here.
9.5 driver.
Oh.
Who's teaching these guys?
Yeah, right. All right, Bryce is he's gonna knock this on here. Yeah, this is a straight shot for Cosmos. With the pin on the left there, it's just a straight shot.
He looks like he's played this before.
Yeah. All right.
Bryce isn't playing enough to mess around with changing balls. He's really focusing on his new endeavor with the. Look at this. He's very confident in his thumbs. Just walked right up. Zero nerves. I like that. How old is?
He's too young to know what he doesn't know.
I call
think
it
Luke
no
is-
scar tissue.
I think Luke is 16.
Boom! Boom!
Oh, man. That was a good try.
No. Okay. Early lead.
Oh, easy there, Bryce. Trying to miss AJ's putt.
Like a Papa Bear's instincts just kicking in.
All right, Bryce out to the early lead here.
So it's two
It's a total of two courses. So
two Cosmo players, one Stout player. Okay.
Yes. So hopefully we get maybe we'll get a Gunnison or Alaska for the second game.
Where did he get that
This is
shirt?
Interesting. That is from a company called Homage. They're based in Columbus, Ohio. They make a lot of like retro and pop culture type T-shirts.
Al Jazz, you're here for the first game, second hole, first game. You're here super early.
Ooh. Early water ball there. That 9.5's not doing him any favors so far. Does he have the 10.5? I feel like we.
I haven't caught it yet.
All right, we're gonna try a little clicker here.
Two clicks and it got
Oh,
it.
great chip.
Was that two? Did I miss
Yeah,
a click?
Looked like two, and I think he slammed it.
Wow. Good power.
Yeah. Yeah, that 7-bird is a very nice chipping club out of the sand.
No doubt. I dropped it a couple years ago when the 150-yard 7-iron came out.
So that's funny. I've never used the 7-bird, and I just put it in the bag for number 7 on Kings Canyon.
Well, it is a magical
Because it
club.
goes so high.
You've literally never used it?
No.
Wow, it's magic.
All right, let's see. Oh, that looks pretty good. Get it there. Oh, little shit.
Good read on the distance. Oh my gosh, no wonder he made the main bracket.
He thumbs it harder than I do. He'll start to hit his thumbs on a shot, and I'll go, ooh, that's not going to get there, and then he thumbs it 100 or something crazy. Bryce thumbs it even harder than that. I've seen him thumb it about 115.
Yeah.
Crazy. These young whippersnappers. All righty.
You know, I got some stats for some of these players
Oh yeah,
today.
let's hear it.
This actually started because I got an accidental text of somebody's stats, and I said, well, I'll just go ahead and follow up with that and get the rest of the story. So, Bryce, 8,580 lifetime games.
8,500. I think AJ just hit about 3,000.
Luke, 3,300.
Okay. I think since the new tees came out last Monday, AJ had about 3 snow days, so we went and played all those days, and then I picked him up after school basically every day just to get him ready for this.
So we'll see if there's a difference between playing 3,000 games and playing 2.5 times as many,
Let me see. I'm pulling up his stats here.
because that's literally the only difference between these players.
Yeah, AJ's got 3,200.
Oh, wow, they are really
He's
neck
been
and
playing
neck.
for about 2 years now.
Do you think Bryce is likely to give up the driver's seat here?
No, I don't think so. On this
Oh, he's playing the safe high tee shot here.
there's
119.
very
Okay.
few potential
Super safe.
mistakes. Well, I mean, I guess he could miss a putt, but I think the only real shot for a mistake on this course is maybe like the par 5, 12.
13.
It's 13? Okay. Yeah, right. It's out to the par 3. Yeah. Oh, go, go, go. You guys are
117.
scared of the water.
117, 119. They're both playing safe as heck.
Yeah. I like that speed with a 5 wood, maybe.
Yeah, Luke doesn't really have that. I love this. I'd like it better with a 10-5 driver, which again he might not just have.
Yeah, I wonder if he doesn't have that one. All right, we got a little putt off here. Okay, it's going to be a 3.5. Got it.
Where'd he learn to do that?
Nice. All right, we could see now this next hole, especially if we get the short tee, we could see a couple hole-in-ones probably.
Hopefully.
I know AJ made it in the qualifier. No, a lot of people did. It was only playing 33 yards. Now, this is almost the same setup, basically.
This is kind of a
Bryce is going to
perfect
go
look.
for probably maybe
He's clicking it.
1 click.
He's using the stabilizer pullback.
2, okay, 10.5 there.
Not a
Yep.
problem.
Boom.
I like a Chush 5-iron here. From when this was in a daily look, and it was just the Chush was just so easy. Just walk up.
Gotcha.
Boop. Two
AJ's
clicker?
probably, now he's going to thumb it, so he's going to go probably 4.
4 clicks, okay,
Yep, there we
about
go.
double. And he just missed.
Just missed.
He threw his hands in the air like that wasn't supposed to happen. I've never seen anybody make the maneuver.
He is very hard on himself. I keep trying to tell him.
It was a questioning gesture. So he said, "What went wrong there?" So he will correct for it next
He's
time.
out to the right. Oh, 5 bird.
1 click smoothie.
AJ's probably going to go with an 8-iron here.
Good guess.
Okay.
He didn't let that miss rattle him at all. Cleaned it up, steady
Well,
as could be.
I keep trying. When he makes a mistake, he has the tendency to turn it into 2 or 3 or 4. I said you got to shake it off.
It's a tough lesson to learn.
Yes.
It's a big lead. I feel like somebody's got to make something happen, or they need a
Yeah.
very challenging course for the next one.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be nice to spin maybe Alaska.
144.
And then we would.
Oh man, I wish IT was set up for replays. I want to see a replay of that drive. The full.
He gives it all his weight. That's for sure.
If you asked me if I thought a 10-year-old could hit a 144 shot, I would say no. I'd say they can't get up on the machine enough.
He does have to give it his all. He doesn't. He can hit it nice and level though. He doesn't have to hit down on it at all.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
That almost
That's
topped in.
about a perfect cut. He's going to run out of tees if he's not careful.
Yeah, he likes, for some reason, he's letting them get low. I've had to remind him a couple times this week to you to buy tees, bro. Because the worst would be to have 0 tees and then try to move it.
Yeah, Skipper, I think you should call that teabagging yourself. Which is some real gymnastics.
Well,
That's all right there.
Yeah, that's,
Bryce, one of the best chippers in the game.
that's not going to be any problem there. He's probably going to go
You-
with a
you haven't taught-
full. No.
I was going to say, you haven't taught him the fulls yet?
Oh, no, he normally I'm surprised he wouldn't have gone one more there.
It's almost default when there's a tree in your face. You look
Yeah,
for the
right.
full.
5-wood would be pretty perfect there. Let's see if Luke goes for it. Nope.
Medium tee with bite. Well, nothing wrong with it. I would like to see him let that go at the cup a little bit.
Good putt. he does kind of like stare him in. Yeah, he kind of wills it in.
The Mario Kart.
I'm just going to chip this, huh?
Yeah, there's a.
I do not like. That's my least favorite
It's an-
chip is the hair left because I feel I hit it straight more often than not.
Yeah. There's a big tendency for newer players to chip out of puttable positions because they just don't trust it. It's like
Right.
they say, you never trust a fart. They never trust a fringe.
No, that is accurate. All right, let's see here. So this should just be a full 3-wood right there, but he's going to hit another half cut.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
I try not to go for half cuts if AJ's just going to try and follow in.
Oh, did he just straight mimic, or you think
Oh,
he
yeah.
saw the shot?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I told him, you should want to hit your own shot, but if you see somebody do something and it works, I mean, you should always pay attention.
So I called this out as being a potential trouble hole for Stouts.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, he does have the 10.5. Okay, that 10.5, you get that thing cutting, it will go a mile.
I wonder if he. No, he probably meant to high tee it. He just smoked it. So I like playing Stouts in this course just because
Well,
it breaks the monotony of things.
that and there's no hole or no setup where you would lose a stroke to Cosmos because of distance.
Yeah.
And so if that is the case, I think it only makes sense to play Stouts. Some people, if it's only one course, they say, I'm not going to worry about switching balls. But, if you get no penalty for taking half wind, I don't see why you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, and there's some tough looks on 17 and 18 in the qualifier. I don't think was everybody's favorite.
Right.
I can see that same setup with a slightly more challenging pin too. Really making you question that
Here we go. Here's a full rip.
that stout decision and or the lob wedge. Seemed like the lob wedge.
Yeah,
would've been
lob
good to
wedge would have
have.
been nice or even you could make the super spinny sand wedge work. But yeah, I think this is the only course where really of these tees where Stouts are in play. I think you're giving up something on every other course with.
Yeah, I agree. After the first look I saw in Alaska 5, right after the tee change, I said, not playing Stouts here again.
Well, and then number 6, you're never driving that par 5 with
Did you go
Stouts.
for that in the qualifier?
Yes.
Did you
I got it over the bunker and made a 25-yard chip maybe.
Okay. I got stuck in the mud. I hit a impure 180. Also, I was playing the 8.5 driver. So.
This is strange. So I played with Bryce a lot, and he knows his fulls and everything, and he's hitting all half cuts here.
Well,
AJ's
he's
doing the same.
he's had a recent lack of play
Okay.
because of this 9 to 5 umpire camp he's
Yeah.
been going to.
Yeah. Right.
So I think there are tendencies you see in players that reach a certain point and then get a little rusty where they cope. One of those is not playing fulls. The cut seems more natural anyway. And also pullback thumbs, I think, starts with players in those same shoes that are used to thumbing. And then they end up spraying a little bit, and you can correct that with a pullback.
Sure.
Seen a few
Yeah, AJ's
players
just-
over time go towards that.
Just started doing that because he doesn't really love the. I prefer like the no pullback shove if I need a little extra distance.
But yeah, you do a lot of the pullback thumbs. You do that quite often.
It's I wouldn't call it like a technique I would encourage. It's more of a cope.
But yeah, it's you're not going to hit it super way offline
Yeah.
with a pullback.
And if you do, the pullback turns
Correct.
into a
right,
curve
yeah,
shot,
exactly.
comes back to center or what have you.
You know, it would be nice. I've only seen it. Do you remember the first game of Tour on this course, where on the next hole where it put the pin in that little bottom part of the spade, like in that
Oh,
little
yeah,
tiny
yeah,
area?
that's the only
That's
time
the
I've
only
seen it.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't. I would like to see a pin there with maybe a crosswind. That would be interesting for these guys. See, look at that 102. I can't thumb it that hard unless it'd be anywhere near accurate. But these just those young thumbs.
Everybody's still in high spirits. Luke smiling. Bryce in the zone.
Yep.
AJ's off camera. We're going to have to get another look in his eyes when he gets back up here.
All right, give us a tricky setup here. Yep. All right. Yep. This is just going to be a low 9-iron. Spin it over. Ooh, good shot.
Pretty good. We're seeing he'd already had his mind made up on the full.
That's going to be too much.
It's going to turn a bit,
It's
isn't
gonna
it?
be too much. Sit. Yeah.
So if he could have talked it down with a medium tee, potentially, but
Yeah, with the low tee, it's just cutting through. That's not enough wind to hold up.
Stout's not taking advantage on the par 3.
No.
I'm going to have a talk with Luke.
Yeah, that's why you play stouts for. In par threes, a lot of times you can move yourself to a straight or pretty much straight thumb, and
Yeah.
it's a huge advantage. All right, maybe if we get that qualifier look on this next hole was pretty difficult. I thought.
Yeah, I watered it.
Same. I watered it with stouts, which is pretty embarrassing. This hole is tricky too because it does play slightly uphill.
Oh, yeah, and you're hitting low lofted
Right.
woods
So you're right.
from this back box.
So on this hole, I want to get as far down there as possible.
Yeah, that
Okay.
little lackadaisical pullback it looked like.
Well, he wanted to thumb it and then just thumb it, and then he's like, I need a little more distance. And then he made a bad pullback.
Yeah.
So now he's going to have to hit like a 10.5 here. He's got the distance though, so that's not a problem. Yep, if you smoke that should be good on a full smoke.
Oh, he
Okay.
played safe,
Yeah.
too,
All right,
towards the middle of the green.
all right. Smart.
Good decisioning.
We talked about that a lot, and I'll give myself an assist for him making the cut. Is we don't need to shoot a perfect game during the qualifier on every course. You know, we just can't make 2-shot bad decisions. You know, so if the hole's tough, you play it away like he did.
Oh, he got
yes,
tricked.
here we go.
Got tricked by the uphill.
Yep, yes he did. Yep, because Bryce wasn't playing when this course was originally on the game, and
He's pretty good with that punch sand wedge recovery
Yeah.
shot.
all right. So this putt, what's the distance? Okay, that's going to zoom a little. Yep, it kind of turboed.
That's what I do when I miss a putt, the fast walk away from the machine so I can go recover emotionally.
Yeah, when you're
Another
when,
click
when,
chip
when
from-
you're
from a puttable
further
position.
than 80 feet, you got to play just a little less break because it's gonna turbo.
That's the left one out of the elevated rough.
Yeah.
Such a easy putt. You never trust a rough.
Yeah, when you're in the rough there, you just put a little roll on it. It jumps out nicely on the putter. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, what is he doing?
He's
Yeah,
Russian.
No, yeah. He's got to recalibrate here. What do you? Oh, wow,
Okay,
I didn't see
that was a good read.
Oh, wow, I did not see that shot at all there. I'm thinking like a 2-clicker with like a 3-wood. He should be hitting a 10.5 here.
Well, he's
he's got
playing
the-
the full,
Yeah.
so he's going to get plenty of distance. Okay, pretty similar. Is Bryce still have a 1-stroke lead here? Or?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, because of the missed putts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because AJ missed the putt. So let's see. He's going to go for a medium. Yeah, he's just doing all half cuts today.
Oh, medium tee. Okay. guess it's the safe play. He saw him run off the green and decided he'd take a putt instead.
Got it. Nice putt.
Little stone faced. I don't think he's recovered from that water ball yet. It was all smiles a moment ago.
How quickly the turntables. One click 7 bird, easy. AJ will go for an 8 wood or 5 wood here. Yeah, probably an 8 wood. A little extra off, 1 click. Oh. Wow. Yeah,
Was
it
that
hit the-
speed?
No, I think it hit the hill.
Yeah, it was just too much elevation.
Yeah, I think so. I would have thought an 8 wood would be okay there, but. All right, so back to 2-stroke for Bryce. This is another advantage here for Stout.
Another advantage for a C wedge. Oh,
Oh,
seeing more and more of that club. I don't know why. 14 mile an hour. What's AJ got in the bag?
if he
gonna-
settles down, he's probably going to see a full here. Yep. Oh,
Pin facing.
I wouldn't high tee it.
Yeah, it's not gonna make it back.
Yeah.
Good shot though.
Yeah,
Middle of the green.
he's just gotta take his time. He's gotta settle down. He gets going fast, and then
He feels like he almost missed that putt.
he's gotta gear it down just a little bit. Oh, he missed it.
Oh.
My God. So did you see right there?
Yeah, I saw that. The
Yeah.
bad pullback.
Yes.
Slowed the putt down.
So if you are going to pull it back, let's say you're putting a left putt there, if you pull it to the right and then putt it, like it's going to slow it down.
Absolutely. Incrementally, depending on
So-
how much more you cut it.
Right. So if you are going to pull back your putts, you want to go for a 180 on that, or you're going to slow it down and miss it low like that.
Yep. I think that was a problem with my putting for years before I finally learned how to deal with that.
Do you pull back all your putts?
Yeah, I always have. Just feels unnatural because that's the way I started. What happened here?
He was I think he was in the rough, and I think it hit the hill.
Oh, I missed the carry.
It gave him the 8.5, which was strange that it would give him a club that's not going to get over.
I think if he loses by 1 stroke, you got to phone Jim Z. Talk to him about his code. He needs to check his algorithms.
Yeah.
Punch shot, using the new stuff.
Oh, he's just going to clean up. What are you doing, buddy?
I do
Make him make those.
I do appreciate an early adopter using the punch and everything. It just came out.
All right, so what do we got here? I think, well, we got a very tight game. Oh, this is this is another big advantage for Luke here. If he can get this on the green, that is a tricky looking.
Oh yeah, five wood bite. That's
He's got the 255 5 wood.
Stoutalicious.
Yep. This hole much easier with Stouts. Let's see what. And this is another one that's slightly uphill, and
That robs you of your backspin
and you
for these woods coming
going
in.
up and hitting a soft shot is can be tricky.
Good,
That's
good
good
cut. Yeah.
Nice cut. All right, we're just gonna slow
See
it
if we'll see
down
a
here.
fresh read or a copy. Yo, 100% fresh read. He doesn't love it. It's
okay,
good. That's a
safe.
putt.
Safety. All right, let's.
Found the large part of the green.
Oh, what a putt! Good putt, buddy.
What a putt.
I always get nervous on those putts that when you miss, it's going in the water. 3 eagles there. That's good stuff, the kids.
Yeah, probably the second hardest hole in the course.
Yeah.
Depending on where that pin is on 13.
Yes. Yeah, when the pin's left on 13, that's. Oh, here we go. I think he forgot he was playing Stouts.
That's a quick read.
All right, this is probably
Every shot counts. Every shot counts in a contest like this.
So he's turned to right. Okay.
You're
there's
gonna see a
one
low
right.
tee or
Yeah, probably just a little low.
It's 8-9. That's a little pushback. I don't like shots like this.
A two-turner, yeah. Okay.
Okay, little cut.
Let's
Cut
see
down,
what
interesting.
AJ thinks up here. All right, he's gonna.
Low backspin. I don't hate it.
Get in there. All right,
Very
good
nice.
shot, buddy.
Good read there.
Yep, that was a great shot.
Oh, oh my.
So Bryce has missed. He missed that putt low. A few holes back. Let's see. He's. Oh,
Oh,
I
he
thought
thought
he
he
missed
missed it.
again.
All right. No sweat, Luke.
I remember back in the day we used to have to worry about a putt like that. Now it just goes right in. All right, so we got everyone within one stroke. We got the jitters out. Let's see if we get a.
Who got that? Bryce?
Yeah, Bryce. So Bryce, it's 27, and then AJ and Luke shot 26.
And their shotties, please. I knew they were going to click through those screens fast. I didn't get a chance to catch it.
Yeah. I'm logged into his account. I could get him here.
Who do we got in the wide frame? We got Squeaky Bob,
Squeaky Bob,
Steve
Steve.
Sobel, Paul Luna,
Luna,
Brittany,
There's my wife's on the end there. And
Mrs. Haas.
Mrs. Haas, yes. All right, here. There's the. Oh, they're playing stats play, so it's not going to show me a leaderboard.
Oh, you can look that up.
It's
Or
stats play. It's not.
Oh, you can look his up.
Yes. All right, let's see what they're. I thought I saw AJ. Well, maybe he said, "Don't spin a coma." Nobody likes a coma.
I get a big lag on the stream.
Let's see what
Almost
we got.
60 minutes or 60 seconds. I like the anticipation, finding out what the course is. Okay, little warm-up shot. Another warm-up.
Yeah, he likes to. Yeah,
Get that trackball right.
Oh, it is a coma.
Oh, it is a coma.
All right. I thought I saw him.
Might have been taking out some frustration on the trackball too.
All right, so we got. Well, now number one is not as chippable as it was in season one, but this look here we could see. I'm going to say at least one of them makes a chip on this hole.
I'll take the under.
We'll take the under. Okay. So the total is 1/2, and you're going under 1/2 make.
Yep.
Okay. I think I could chush like a 8.5, or excuse me, a 10.5.
Oh, you still use the chush?
If on a long one like that, I don't like pulling any more than like a few clicks. So on something like that, I would shush.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Good shot for Bryce there.
My bet's in trouble.
Oh, so he's still rocking stouts here. So there's
Yeah.
a couple holes, like 8 and 10. If it's the deep box, he could be in trouble with those stouts.
Yeah, I've seen some staunch stout players make a switch for this course this time,
Yeah.
which is weird that they didn't do it earlier, in my opinion. But
So this will probably be, what, 3 or 4? Yep. And a smash. Looks like a little left. Yep.
just missed it.
All right. AJ is probably going to go for a 6-click 5-wood if I had to guess.
Do you encourage him to try to go for the rough if he's going to click chip?
No.
I prefer to click chip out of the rough.
Really?
Oh yeah, so you don't the cuts and the swerves don't matter as much.
Just hit it.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
All right.
Don't
Bryce
ruin my
is-
bet, Bryce.
He's got this one.
He's got a 1 mile an hour wind.
He's
Oh,
going with a 2-iron. He's thinking about chushing it. Yep. Or no, he's
No,
okay.
no. I've never seen him chush.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if that's a thing he does.
8, 9, left.
Oh, it's a little
All
hot
right.
too.
Yeah.
I think it would
All
have
right,
gone
Paul, you congratulations, you win nothing.
in. I got the it's on the internet, lives forever, that I beat you just now.
Nice.
I beat Haas on a Sunday morning at a tournament. Let it be known.
So let it be written. Yeah. Do his little one-click 7-bird here. Smash.
Yeah, some people know, and I know Al Jazz knew that the 7-bird is a hidden gem of the game.
Yes, yes, it is. It goes so high, and it goes real far too if you need it to.
That's also true.
They made this hole a little tougher on the retee.
This looks like a kind of an easier look, just because you don't have to
He's
hit
got
in my opinion, getting up and over the building is a little bit easier because you're hitting it longer, so it has
Sit.
more time to get in the air.
All right.
The front box right against the building, like that's, I don't really care for it.
Yeah. He's going with the full 8-wood. That's going to hang out.
I would assume, I don't know if anybody's really worried about it. If I had a lead and I spun a coma, I wouldn't hate that spin. So it's advantage Bryce.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. You shoot a clean game here, you're probably going to win. More direct line. Right.
Go ahead and clean it up,
gonna be,
AJ.
That's going to be Bryce's putt. AJ's actually probably, he always wants it to be his turn. AJ's got a little chip here. He's on the sand.
What the heck? What do you mean he's in the sand?
Yeah, he's in the sand.
Oh, okay.
He's up.
I can't,
Yeah.
couldn't tell what was going on.
He's gonna do like a 2-clicker here with the 6-wood.
5-wood.
Ooh,
Okay.
good chip, buddy.
It's keeping it going. Did
A little shove. Sit right there. All right.
okay. No low-teed 8-woods for this guy. Keep those hybrids. Keep them straight.
Bryce has got the juiced 5-iron. Oh, he's going to show us a full
Backspin,
finally.
soft. Nope, that's too hard. Oh, too soft.
Too soft.
So I play that club.
Yes.
And it's 6 mile an hour pushing out back to center
Okay.
with bite, 9 mile an hour with backspin.
With that. Okay. I would have liked to see a low T 8-wood there from Luke. He could have just moved it to the right and probably gave it a decent run.
I wonder how many 3-player games Luke plays.
Probably not many.
Because he's making some snap decisions. I know everything looks fast when you're 50 years old and your brain's slowed down. A lot of snap decisions. D7 action.
My favorite club in the game.
It does some stuff.
Yes,
I'll
it
tell you what.
does. It does. It's got potential that no other driver has.
Luke caught that 142. He got the most he could out of his stouts.
All right.
Some exciting par 5 action here.
Yeah, it's just not enough wind to get it back.
That's the
there.
hardest shot to do that you always do and you don't want to.
Like you're not going to make this with thumbs. Because if you hit it straight, it's going to, yeah. Well, actually, a couple miles an hour less, it could be. I think we're going to need to see a hole out from Luke or AJ to do anything here.
What are the potential mistakes? The last par 5 can be tricky if you let it be.
Yeah.
It's got a little control factor. It steals away from you with that hard breaking green and forced approach from long distance. This is a good hole out hole.
Yes.
My favorite places to hole out are hitting uphill into upslope.
Yes, because you can just kind of take off a little wind and just really like hit a rammer in there.
Yeah.
This green always bounces a little left before it takes the right. It doesn't take the right one immediately.
One of those double hoppers.
See, it pulls it left before it.
Yeah, that looked good. And then it hopped left. You know, I brought a piece of paper and a pen to keep track of these scores, but I don't think it's going to be that tough.
No. Oh, we should release that.
What's the prize here? Is it?
I think they're playing for gift cards.
It's an entry into next year's
Yeah,
Young Guns
right.
Challenge.
Yeah, let's see if Luke can take advantage of his stats here. Oh, it's good. Oh.
Was that a regular 8-iron?
Yeah. I was surprised it went that short. He did move it to the back of the tee, I believe.
Okay. Getting some tips from Paul Luna in the meantime. Driver 7 usage again. I agree.
Me and you had a fun battle on this course in Dallas.
At, what was it, 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah,
Central Time?
33 to 33. Yep.
Couple of two-batters.
Yep.
I was in full autism mode. I remember I froze up twice trying to hit shots. My brain just was this far from just stopping.
Oh, yeah, we both made number one in overtime, and then you aced the first par three.
There's a little something. Do they have tiebreakers in this game?
That's a good question. I wasn't.
Might want to rack up some shotties if they're in play.
Oh, what is that, buddy?
Sprayed it.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there. All right, he needs about a. Oh, he's gonna try the 9-iron.
8 clicks. Yep.
Oh, what a chip, bud.
No sweat. And the very sportsmanlike cleanup.
I think he's the first time he smiled this whole weekend was when I told him he made the cut last night. Otherwise, he's just completely
that focused.
stone-faced. That's a good cut.
Good golly. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting knocked out of the tournament by your son, but what will be, will be. He's getting a little conversational. I think everybody was all smiles until what hole was it? 13?
Yeah, right. Yeah, they all dropped at least one on 13. Jay's just gonna clean them up there.
I feel like that's getting under your skin a little. It's a sign of respect for his opponents.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, quick to take the layup.
You better not.
Driver 7 action.
Yeah, there you. All right. He's gonna have about 375, 380.
Okay,
coming in.
so he played out around to the right.
Yeah, he probably. Luke's going to be in trouble here.
AJ's
I
going to
don't, I don't know
yeah.
that Luke can get there in two.
I don't know what you'd be doing with Stouts. I haven't played these tees with Stouts. Is he playing for the sand?
How are you going to get there from there?
I don't like that at all.
I don't think he's going to be able to get there.
Luke's just going to have to try to line up for the same 180. He got the
I
tree
mean,
out of the way, so
that's as good as he can do.
he's got the 9.5 driver.
Okay,
Maybe
AJ's got 365, so he's going to be okay. I would bite this, buddy. And he whiffed it. Get up there. All right.
he's got a shot at it. I don't know if I should call that a putt or a chip. Roll, okay. Maybe kick through the sand or the rough. Oh, my.
Wow, he had no problems. Man,
That was,
yeah, see, Bryce, yeah.
Bryce can get a putt if he lines it up and hits it clean. I wouldn't think from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
he's
hey,
going for the
well,
chip.
Yeah,
Okay.
saying that's.
That actually plays to his talents anyway. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the. Okay, I thought he was going to go at 200. 3-clicker smash. Nice.
Not a problem. Wow.
Nothing. These kids are making it look easy.
Yeah, Luke's shot I thought was actually going to kick more towards the pin
Yeah.
and hit off that rough.
AJ's probably going to chip this one.
Never trust a fringe, guys.
Right. Nice chip. I got to tell you, I did not think we were going to see 3 eagles here.
Yeah, that was pretty impressed all around.
Oh, no. Oh, God, I thought I jinxed him. Now Luke's lucked out on 8 and 10. We got short looks for both of them. He could have been in trouble. That's got to sit. Sit.
Was that a 3-wood? You just
Yeah,
said it?
same shot with a 4-wood probably would have been perfect. Let's see if Bryce makes the adjustment. Or he's just going to thumb it with his 101 like it's nothing. Look at this.
Okay. So, yeah, the chat wasn't updating, guys. Sorry if we were ignoring you.
Shot for Luke there. AJ's got a tough one here. He's probably going to go for a 6-wood, 2-clicker.
How do you know these things? Just oh,
Ooh!
Wow.
Wow, that curved hard. I thought he missed the left.
he played it perfectly.
He usually chips with one less club than I do. Or, yeah, because his thumbs are a little harder. This hole can be tricky if you get that like left pin with a not favorable wind, but this is a pretty.
I got a little peek at the shot points there, and it looks like the other guys are going to need a stroke and some shot points to catch Bryce. It was pretty light, sub 10,000 for everybody last round, and he's got a 10 or 15,000 point lead
Okay.
this round.
We need a long hole out. Just gonna have to give this one a little hit.
He had a clean 180 there.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
All right, good shot.
right there.
No 4-wood for Bryce. It's just got the 5-wood. I see, because he's got that 2.
He wasn't even looking when he hit that. Did you see that?
I think he was
talking to somebody behind him.
All right.
All right, that can be a sometimes tricky hole if you don't have a game plan going in.
Yep. They definitely this par 3 is harder than it was because now it's way downhill.
Oh,
Oh ultra shot.
Talk about a long hole out. That covers the stroke and the shotties for sure.
You get the double shotties on the ultra.
Oh, he's sending it. He's sending it.
Oh yeah, he is.
Cut away from the screen. Protect that email.
Yes, please.
Protect that personal info.
Oh, what a great shot, buddy. Oh man.
He needed almost all of that.
Yes, he did.
All those extra shot points there.
Yes. Let's see if Bryce can.
Oh. So I wonder if Bryce knows that he's behind in shot points now.
Well, do you
Or
know what the
close,
points were?
close.
Yeah, I don't remember what the points were for the first game.
I think 8. Can you find out?
Yeah, I can
on
find
the
out AJ's
stats?
points. I don't know how to get the other two though. Yeah, so yeah, he 37,000 for that shot. Sit.
I got Bryce's points before they clicked through all the screens.
Okay.
He had 8,500 in the first game.
Okay. AJ had 6,800, 6,803. So,
Luke racking up a few. He might be able to
Yep.
get back in there.
putt.
It's looking more and more like this is going to come down to shot points, assuming that is the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I would say so.
You been on the green here yet?
I have not. I actually, believe it or not, when the tees first came out, I actually fired a couple games with arrows to see if it would be possible, and because it's it's landing in sand and it just kills it. Like, yeah, I've not really been super close.
Seemed a little light. Is it going to get there? Nope, it was just perfect. Shows what I know. He's racking up some shotties. He could surprise everybody here.
Yeah, AJ's going to need to punch this. Get up there. All right. And let's see what Bryce has. Oh, he's going to try and chip this. All right, he's got that juiced 5-iron.
7 clicker. Got it up. Wow, he
Oh.
played the wind
Oh, that wind.
significantly.
Jeez, that wind took that hard. All right, so what are we on? Going into 15 here. This hole can give you a little trouble if you're not careful. So to me, I'm seeing like I don't know what AJ's really doing. Yeah, well, it
Nothing wrong
worked
with that.
out. Okay. I prefer to bring it against the wind in the green slope, but
So it looks like AJ has about a 6,400 point
okay.
shot lead.
Okay. Bryce is going to curve it in here. I like something like this a little better.
He's got a putt from the same tier.
His putt looks like an uphill putt, so that is going to zoom on him. He's got to be careful. When you're putting on tiered greens and it's an uphill putt, it will turbo. So you've got to be careful of that.
It's a tough chip.
That's very tough with this much break. I mean, this has to
about
be
a 5-clicker.
pixel perfect.
5 clicks. Yep. He knows the shot. Oh, he had to throw it out. Had
Okay,
to throw
so
it out
he
too
does
far.
have a downhill putt, so it's not going to zoom.
Luke had to throw that out so far. It took off distance and needed an extra
Yeah,
click.
missed it low.
It's pretty
Missed it low.
potentially solid lead for AJ here.
Yeah,
Strokes.
Strokey and shotties.
Stroke and shotties, yep. Steadied himself. Center cup.
He's in the heavy. He always checks left, right. No matter the distance of the putt, which is a good habit to get in.
Yeah, I feel like the volume just died a little bit. Josh Schindel saying, "Can you guys turn up the volume?" Maybe that's my fault. Is that better? Is that better,
so
Josh?
this is the hole you were talking about, Paul, where we do have a long approach with a hard breaking green. The pin's in a favorable spot, though, for that wind. You can just throw it out to the right and let it come down with the wind and the break.
Luke's
Should
got
be able to thumb approach.
Luke's got to make something happen if he's going to have any chance here.
Yes. Yeah, he needs to see one go in for sure.
I don't know how much these guys are just playing and how much they're keeping track of things
Yeah,
in their
right.
head.
All right, I'd like the forward bite here. No. What are you
Oh,
doing?
was he checking the full? No.
Oh, I don't know why he's backspinning this shot.
He's been using a lot of backspin where
that
bite would be
that
better.
was not a good shot.
Brittany Casper, Elizabeth Tucker, machine 22.
All right, Bryce should get this one close here. Although he doesn't have a forward, that would. But he's got those. Look at those 120 thumbs.
120,
that's
no
just-
pullback?
That's just insane.
That's pretty near max.
That is insane. Yeah, he's just short of max there with thumbs. I'm lucky to get it to 100 if I really give it a go.
I can get 120 if I pull back.
Yeah,
first.
right. Yeah, same.
Oh,
All right, that's a good,
good
shot
effort.
for Luke.
Good effort.
All right, AJ's now hopefully, I don't know if he knows the situation, but he doesn't have to full send this.
I think he was pretty confident. He seemed genuinely shocked that that missed the cup. He wasn't trying to lag that at all.
No. All right, Bryce
But
got that one out
he's
there.
not out of it. He's still
No.
got the shot point lead, and I'm just assuming that's in play. I don't actually
Well,
know
if
the
he,
rules of
if,
this.
he, if he drops this too, then all of a sudden he's back behind.
9 clicks? Are you kidding me?
All right, so that puts Bryce back in the lead.
I think he must have got shook there from that initial miss.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
maybe might have carried over from parking himself in the rough in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have just bit that forward instead of backspun it. I thought it was a perfect thumb forward. All right, so Bryce is back to a one-stroke lead. He's going to hit a full here. This should be pretty good. Yep.
Well, I don't want to do the commentator's jinx, but 18, not typically a very challenging hole.
No. All right, good
That's about-
shot there.
About identical to
Yep.
Bryce's.
I'm going to say AJ, let him make that. So I think we're all tied this game, right? All three.
Everybody's dropped one stroke. Is that?
I think so. 27, 27, and 27. Yep, so we're all tied here. All right. He's probably going to just go for a little high tee.
Don't have to worry about clipping those bushes
Perfect.
anymore.
Yep,
The
all
new,
right.
the new tee boxes have a little extra elevation baked in.
All right, Luke and AJ are drawing dead to a hole out here.
Oh, okay. Never seems to come off of that stuff quick enough. High tee wants to get some thumbs on it.
Big bounce. All right, Bryce is going to be your champion by one stroke. And
It's a good battle.
Luke and AJ tied. I'm not sure what the shot is.
all three shot a clean game here. So. Wait, no, they were all one off. Right?
All one
Yeah,
off?
Yeah, all one off.
One
All
off
right.
29. Solid shooting.
Good job, kids.
Solid shooting.
Good job, kids. All right, you guys did good.
I guess it's time for you to interview the winner. I'll go grab Bryce for you.
Do you need to go talk to AJ? Yeah. That was the second game. Bryce won by 1.
We're playing the game. Please finish up. We start at purple with mid bracket. 3 minutes. 3 minutes we started.
The 2026 National Golden Tee Tour kicks off in style at the Florida Open. Last year, Joe Massara made his Florida Open debut and walked away the champion.
But your 2025 Florida Open champion, Joe Massara, taking down the young upstart Bryce Auber. Definitely not his last podium. The same for Joe Massara.
The Florida Open is also home to the Women's Championship. In 2025, Brittany Casper clinched victory, dethroning reigning champion Jamie Arrington in a statement win.
She's lining this one up. She's got this is a green light central, and she might have nutted it.
There she goes! Beautiful ace on hole 2 of Bahama Isles.
We are fresh off the Player of the Year tournament where Andy Haas defeated rival Paul Luna in a match filled with fireworks. Now, both players have their sights set on victory at the Florida Open.
We're going to see Elise, Thummy, Perfecto.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not exactly sure what to call this. I would just call this golden tea.
I can't stop smiling. It's just amazing. Come on.
Get out! Oh! Come on now.
The best Golden Tee players in the world are headed to Florida, but only one will be getting the 2026 National Tour as champion.
Sean Anderson, Dana Spurlock. Machine 24, T.A. Twig, Chris Foster.
I think we got half an hour, so I gotta play. This is purple bracket it's called right now? Yeah, we're gonna put purple bracket on 23 and 24. All right, thank you.
Machine 11, Strain and Riggs.
Good morning, Golden Tee. All right, so we are going live now with Purple Bracket action. I hope folks enjoyed the Young Guns 2-course competition that we had here on a moment ago. I'm going to be looking forward to watching that batch back myself. We have 2 streams probably about to go live. We got players just being called to machines. Steve Sobel making the assignments. Matches going to be coming your way. Stream machines today. For this first set of matches, we got Sean Anderson versus Danny Skurlock going to be coming up. You can see Sean there in the background getting ready to sign in. And then hometown local boy here in Florida, Mr. T.A. Twig, is going to be playing Chris Foster. So good Golden Tee going to be coming at you. We have purple bracket play starting. We got pink bracket play starting. We will have main bracket action coming to you starting at noon, and then we will be sprinkling in, obviously, matches from the women's only tournament as we go. So good times. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope some people, got up early, got a little bit of caffeine in themselves, or maybe watching that Ultra Hole-in-One from AJ Haas was all the excitement we needed. All right, so players mingling, meandering, maybe visiting the little boys' room, visiting the bar for a little bit of AIM juice. Sign-ins are going to be coming up here shortly, so good stuff happening. Hope folks are having a good day. This is Nate Webb here on the mic for the moment. My name did not get called right away, but I will have to be running back and forth, playing some games, hopefully several games here today. Trying to make a run through the purple bracket myself. Just looking here, catching up with chat a little bit. Yeah, so I think 2 of those Young Gun players have cabinets at home. I'm pretty sure Bryce plays his own elite bespoke location with some of the other great players that he plays with back home. A lot of snow in North Carolina. Okay. Got a lot of players here that are going to be pretty happy that the weather up north is happening, last night into today, and hopefully not impacting everybody's flight. Just looking across the venue here. See Mr. Sean Anderson standing in a machine. Looks like he is about to hit a shot. So we do have play getting started. We'll bring that to you on the big screen here momentarily. Nice. And a reachable look here on Desert Valley number 1. Always reachable. Sometimes requires a little bit more creativity. Cosmos from Danny. A 7-degree through the tree shot is not one that I know very well. For me, this is often just a high 10.5 full. Let's see what Danny can find for us. Okay, so here's the high 10.5. Little bit of a cut. It works. It clears the trees. It puts you in a position where you've got a chance. The only concern there that I have with the kind of little bit of a pull to the A, little bit of a hit out to the 1 is you're giving up distance. You know, I think if there was an A2, A1 type big full look there, you might have gotten enough distance to be able to run that out towards the hole. But the chip, oh, just a little bit errant to the left. Twig and Foster, I can see over my shoulder signing in on the other machine. So we are heading in the direction of split screen action. Just going to flip over the other headset here. Keep that a little bit out of the range of making nice popping sounds every time I put my phone down. All right, so advantage to Sean Anderson, Mr. Diomed, getting the eagle on number 1 here in Desert Valley. Number 2, say a golf hole that you just you can't let it beat you. Maybe better to say you can't let yourself beat yourself on this hole, because it is not difficult. But if you're coming in a little bit cold, maybe it's your first round of the day, easy to miss the surface of the screen by a yard or two and get bounced right into the water. Couple nice little putts here. Here in the Power Events Golden Tee Tour tournament playing community, obviously big fans of folks who get to their machines on time and start their matches. You might be picking up some of Steve Sobel's booming voice in the background as he sternly reminds some people to make an appearance at the places that they've been assigned. I know a number of us were here at the venue late into the small hours of the morning last night, so hopefully everybody woke up in time to get over here. Ooh, we are being graced with the presence of one Mike Arrington, putting the headset on, going to help us talk through these first couple holes. How's your day going, Mike?
Oh, it's going pretty good so far. Just had to quit out the game so the next match could start on them. So,
good stuff. Well, we've got some chips coming in here on number 1. Twig missed on the left-hand side. Chris is going to take a look at it. Right-hand side, Sean Anderson one up on Danny by virtue of a made chip and a missed chip, I think, on number 1 here on Desert Valley. So
they got the name on the right game. Danny's not playing Foster. Foster's the wrong name.
That is very true, yeah. So on the right-hand side of our screen, that is Danny Skurlock playing Sean Anderson. I think we had it correct when we were on the single screen, but the overlay is not quite updated as we went to the double. So
right on.
Good catch. You've had your caffeine this morning.
Little bit, not enough, but yeah, I'm not jittery yet.
All right, no damage done. Alaska Lakes number 1, left-hand side. Chris and Mr. T.A.
Richard, the name's wrong on here. It's not Skurlock Foster, it's Skurlock Anderson.
All right.
Skurlock Anderson?
All right, so left-hand side, setting up for a pretty much vanilla as they come, par 4, just don't come up short off the tee here. Right-hand side, looks like Cosmos player Sean Anderson poked that out pretty well to the fairway. Nice look at the green. Plays a little bit of a shape. Necessary there, maybe because he didn't get quite as far past the tree angle off the tee, but I'm going to want that one back unless he finds a way to drain that chip. All right, so Mike Arrington, Nate Webb here, calling the early stages of some purple bracket action here at the Florida Open at Sidelines here in beautiful St. Cloud. I say beautiful, beautiful and cold this morning.
Very. Wind chills, what, like 15 they said this morning?
One
like
of the
near record lows?
Yeah, I don't think they build buildings here like they do back home, because one of the men's rooms right now is locked because they're claiming the pipes are frozen.
The women's bathroom.
They're both locked.
They're both locked now. Yeah, the women's bathroom was the start, and then Jamie said she needed to go, and I was like, what do you mean? Just use the other one. She's like, there's another one? We've been coming here for 5 years. Just go to the other side of the bar.
A little bit of local knowledge, so always maybe ask some of the regulars, get your bearings if you show up at one of these great tournaments.
Yes.
Some maze-like locations that we play at, certainly. You're going to need a map the first time you come to St. Louis.
Yeah. I remember NIV was crazy for trying to figure out where to go.
All right, so Twig finds the island. Favored shot here for both Stout and Cosmos players when you get a setup like this. Usually a medium T bite.
Not sure which is the best island to go for if you're wondering. They all work. I mean, the short island is littler, but it could set up perfect for your distance. I like the left island personally, but it looks like I'd probably say most people like that right island, the far island.
For me, it's wind dependent. If you get a big left to right wind, that left
for
island
sure.
is perfect because the ball comes straight up. Oh,
Yeah.
Twig taking a run at it there.
Well, tail and headwinds, I like the left island too because it's longer. It's the same reason, yeah. It's definitely setup dependent, but they all work. Now on hole 5 on desert, that's always a fun one. Do you go over? Do you go around? Do you go under? Do you skip it off the water? There's so many different ways to do it. Do you hit the rock on purpose? Do you hit the dirt on purpose?
Yeah, this to me on the right-hand side looks like a high 6-wood, and you just nuke it at the pin.
For 279, that distance is probably perfect for a high 6-wood, yeah.
Yep. Ooh, getting some messages here. I'm trying to do my best to pay attention to stream chat, but also getting some Facebook messages. Pete Schmidt, Pepper Rat coming in. Obviously missing a lot of our favorite folks here. Pete's had some great tournament success in the 2025 cycle. So missing Pete this weekend, but hoping to see him pretty soon.
Oh, and everybody's favorite shortest hole in Golden Tee, 34 yards it plays now. Used to be the shortest at like averaging 55, 60 yards. Now it's even shorter.
Here at these tournaments, we do have the hole-in-one side pot that players buy into, and we did get this very short look on Desert Valley in the qualifiers. So
yeah,
I'm not expecting to be paid out a whole lot for my one hole-in-one that I got yesterday.
I heard that it was $23 per, but I'm not. That's not confirmed.
Wow, $3 profit for a day's worth of work. That
Right.
is that's some tough doing.
I was expecting like $2.86, so 23 is plenty.
All right.
But yeah, what are we doing? I would probably be doing, I don't know actually, on 34, probably just the 5 hybrid, like 3 clicks.
This would be, for me, maybe a 2 clicks 6-wood.
Right.
Just because of where the pin and the tee box line up, there's not quite as much green to work with. For me, this is usually a 1-click 10.5.
That lip, I've seen a lot of people click chip with a 7 driver, and that will not work on that hole because of that lip. You have very much danger of hitting that lip and just going straight back on the tee box and rattling around.
It can certainly create some, forehead slap moments.
Yeah. Hole 5 on Alaska on that other game. That's a difference maker usually in matches.
Man, my brain just short-circuited on the right-hand side looking at Sean's ball and Danny chipping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris coming up short there, left-hand side.
Had a couple misses.
Well, Danny misses his chip. A lot happening here.
High drama in Florida. Just a full swung lob wedge. That was less of an attack and more of I'm going to stay safe.
Mm-hmm. All right, Mr. Sean Anderson, advantage 1 stroke, right-hand side.
And the bigger the lead, the bigger the smile. He was smiling. It's a stroke lead. Lots of options on that hole too. I've been actually going a lot more often to the old spot in the fairway where you go over the rock on your second shot.
I don't know if I've ever been over there.
It's great. It lines up perfect for like a 3-wood or a 10.5 driver. And the farther away you are, the bigger the points are if you actually can get them.
So left-hand side, obviously stout player, T.A. Twig, never drivable here on hole 6 with the stouts.
430 with an 8 tailwind is drivable for Cosmos, though.
Yep. Likely reachable.
The old spot is the play this time for stouts.
Nice straight wind. Not that wind matters for
wind?
for our stout brethren, but I know full well I'm probably going to meet my maker playing Cosmos on Alaska here in about 20 minutes. But
you're going to play stouts on Alaska?
No, I'm going to play Cosmos.
I was going to say. Yeah, I'd have to say I'm a Cosmos player, and I kind of hope that I'm playing people with stouts. It just gives that much more opportunity. I'm not saying I'm going to capitalize, but
Who do you have in your first match coming up today? Have you even looked, or are you just going to send it when it happens?
who was it? I looked last. It was Sean Gervais.
Oh, nice. That'll be a fun matchup.
Yeah, think I've played once with him, and it was at Worlds.
Nice. I'm going to be playing Mr. Ben Vania.
Oh, yeah.
Should also be a fun match. Ben and I have been going to a lot of the same tournaments the last year and a half or so. Normally, looked at each other across the purple bracket, but we've both been scaring some main brackets over the last year, so be looking to try to make some kind of run today, but one of us is going to have to do it from the loser side.
Yep.
All right. Mr. Foster coming in.
Well,
the bite there.
I probably would have clubbed down and hit that naked and just let it run at the hole. There's a lot of green to work with. It should have been a safer play to do.
The slope at like the 5 o'clock position on that green's a little weird. Even the 8.5 naked, just a little bit softer, but landing rough.
Sure.
Is a play. It's just the ricochet could be a little squirrely.
Right. Just looked like the thought process was get there and then just stop. Okay, that's a good chip. Twig makes a little chip.
Coming in from 28 yards.
Oh, and that's just stout. So there was no blood on that no matter what.
Correct. They are hedging their bets here at Alaska.
Yeah, it's usually a smart play. It does take out the risk. If you're not comfortable with Cosmos, I wouldn't play him on Alaska.
All right.
9 on desert's been interesting as well. I can go through the trees sometimes on some looks. If that tee box is to the right and they're just straight in front of you, there's quite a few clubs that'll just go through the gaps. You got to be comfortable with going through gaps, but
I've been hitting a lot of some small cuts, a lot of fulls depending on the wind.
And at 302, you probably could just crush a high 5 wood right at it if it's back far. Yeah, that's back far enough.
Oh yeah, that would. I mean, you crush it.
Just act like the trees aren't there.
High backspin, and it might actually be long, but it'd be safe, right? You'd probably leave yourself about a 16-ish foot putt back, but
it's uphill, headwind, tiny bit. Yeah, it'd probably be. It'd probably be perfect.
Yeah.
They're both going around with lower lofted clubs.
That's not the
not
shot.
the ideal lie in the bunker. But it's straight.
A bit of a
it's
head scratch
downhill.
there.
There's no break wind, no break in the green.
We will likely on the stream machine here coming up in about another 45 minutes or so be bringing you main bracket action.
Yeah.
Where some high-flying players like my commentating partner Mike over here are going to be maybe making the same boneheaded mistakes, but probably fewer of them. We'll see some great Golden Tee today.
Not sure who AJ has in his first match, but congrats to him on making the main.
AJ is playing the old, washed-up, senile, ancient Connor Franta in his first match. So.
Oh, yes, too old for a young gun.
Lots of players here in the field today, this weekend, thinking of themselves as kind of young, up-and-coming players, and then
you see a 10-year-old.
Looking across at the 10-year-old in the main bracket and being like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
A page has turned in the Golden Tee community.
Watching his Ultra was amazing, too.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to go back and watch that back. I was trying to get a bit of a warm-up in and just following it, kind of peeking between monitors. But the quality of play from...
All three of them were amazing. Yeah, there was one stroke between 6 rounds.
We know Bryce has been great for quite some time now. It was fun watching Luke in Texas, seeing him here this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, AJ, high ceiling last year, was playing quite well when we saw him here at the Florida Open. Had a couple errant shots, trying to make sure he could replicate his dad to the fullest extent. But he played well last year. We expected him to play better this year.
And he did.
Nobody expected him to play this well.
Yeah.
And he probably expected it. Andy expected it. The rest of us have just been so incredibly impressed.
So if you did a fantasy sheet and you picked AJ in Group 8, you're probably doing just fine.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big thing to do in Group 8 is make the cut. You're guaranteed higher finish than everybody in purple and pink, no matter what happens today. He's getting an envelope.
Exactly.
There's been plenty of tournaments where I've never got an envelope, and most people here are not getting one.
Yep.
So it's good.
Certainly
going to
take some work for me today to try to find one in the purple bracket. So
Yeah, I think you need 3 wins in a row. Maybe no, you can't get 2 in a row. It's three in a row, or 4 wins if you lose in the middle somewhere.
Top 12 get paid?
It's 12, and then the top 4 get into the Calcutta.
Cool.
Top 6 for Maine. Top 1
Oh.
in pink. Wow, how he found a gap through that. That looked like it was just, I don't know, harder. It probably would have hit a branch.
The Jim Z giveth and the Jim Z taketh away on that one.
Trees are 90% air in real life, but not in Golden Tee. That one, he found that little tiny, tiny, tiny hole.
Danny Skurlock shooting uphill here a little bit into this green. Just a little long with the backspin there.
Large greens on these reteed courses. Oh, he just went right over the top of it with the 5-wood, but too far left.
They can't quite believe it.
All right. No death drop that didn't get fixed in the patch. But
what do you mean? It said it got fixed in the patch
It said it got fixed in the patch.
Clearly that means it got fixed.
Yes.
Oh, that is okay. So he actually, really, honestly, unfortunate chip there from Twig, but it did trickle up to the fringe. Should just be a putt from there. So.
Sean almost with the hole-in-one. That was close. Hopped it right up, and it just died right at the hole.
You can see the smile, the dance. He was feeling it. I bet he thought he had it.
He is having a good time. But having a lead in a match on Sunday will do that to you. It makes you a lot more smiley.
Wow. So both Twig and Chris on the left-hand side not choosing enough loft on that chip and just running it straight into the rough.
I have a feeling we're going to see the purchase tees screen. He's got 2 left.
Ooh. I made a very good point yesterday to go ahead and buy, I don't know, 400 or so I should be set for the weekend.
Yeah, support power events. Fill your bag with tees and balls when you're here.
I will be doing that again before the end of the day.
Yeah. So Cosmos is going to have an easier time on this desert hole with the hourglass fairway. No problem getting over that strip, but with Stouts, they're both Cosmos. Never mind.
Yeah,
they're both Stouts on the other game.
Stout, Cosmos, yeah.
Yeah, 600 yards with an 11 headwind makes it a little less choice for what club you can hit with Stouts, but still, that's easily doable
this
as well.
Might be the most favorable look I have ever seen on Desert Valley 13.
Twig's going to go for an adventure in the jungle.
1 stroke as long as he makes a smart decision on his next shot.
Mm-hmm. Going towards the hole isn't going to be dangerous for him, so you're right. It's probably just 1 stroke. But those surfaces are just paralyzing sometimes. That one, not so much. It's just a stroke penalty.
Driver bite, certainly a play here. I'd be trying to figure out if I could make an excuse to play something like a 10.5 medium and run it up at the pin, but all right.
I usually don't have a choice with a shot like that because I don't carry a 3-wood in my Alaska bag, and an 8.5 is just too much risk for the grass right in front of the green. So kind of forced into a 10.5, but I did it to myself. So.
Twig takes the medicine, pops it back out to the fairway.
See if he does the float 10.5 naked. Oh, it looks like he is.
There we go, the 3-wood coming at it.
Oh, he did club down.
The Twig, a player of the 280-yard 3-wood, not in as many bags, I think, these days. I see a lot of the 275.
Yeah, I have a 280 in the bags with a 3-wood, but most of my bags do not. Oh, just leaked it a little bit left.
Right-hand side, talking about Sean Anderson's tee shot there. With this wind, man, you really just
slide left and hit it straight.
It's just a backspin driver. Yeah, you just hit it.
With bite into the down, I can feel that. Just depends on the speed. Backspin or bite both would work. Just depends on how hard you hit it.
I think the easy thing to forget here is if you're seeing that you got a little bit of tailwind, you know it's a downhill green, and you hit it.
Oh, he's going left.
There it is.
Okay,
yep.
It just barely leaked. Okay, we're good.
Very tempting to hit that ball pretty soft, correctly so, right? But when you hit a 10.5 degree, pretty soft, the wind is not going to do a whole lot. Oh, Chris, left-hand side, relying on the staying power of the Stouts to prevent being blown to the left side of that green. But it turns out Alaska just brings more wind. It doesn't matter what ball you bring. Alaska's always going to overpower it.
Okay, Twig deciding to hit no spin, but shorting it.
Almost an identical shot, but he stays in the
dry.
sand.
This can be interesting depending on what clubs you got in your bag. Some
Yep.
people don't carry a lob wedge. I don't know if that's going to work with a lob wedge anyway. I'm not sure how far away he is. But that headwind is going to be brutal coming in for
That's
Twig. So.
gotta. Oh yeah, Stouts. Never mind. There's no wind. Yeah, that'll go.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, 7 mile an hour wind. He's fine. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's
but
fine.
he doesn't
here.
carry a lob. Oh, he does. I was thinking that he didn't. Okay, so he's good.
You know, if he had been stuck with a sand or a gap wedge here, though, here in Golden Tee 2026.
Oh God, he's not okay.
There's a lot. You can put it on flop. You can put it on punch.
Yeah.
There's a million and one things you can do. You can click chip. Usually a solvable problem anytime you're faced with a short shot and a little bit of loft.
Yeah.
You just got to get it right.
I actually like the C wedge on that desert par 3. 69 yards, just crush it with backspin.
The C wedge is so much fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I laughed. Everybody after the qualifier yesterday or after the first course was talking about Machu Picchu 17 and what crazy strategy they had to pull off with a click chip or something. And I was like, one click left, bite, smack it.
And I hit it too soft and not in the water. So,
brutal.
Well.
But the C wedge is.
The earlier par 3 in the qualifier on Machu Picchu, I got really close with the C wedge. Saw a lot of people mess that up. It was not the friendliest look. Oh, Chris, a little long on that. So 12 has gotten significantly easier on Alaska. You don't have to blast it through the trees anymore to get the green. There's still a lot of risk.
Lots of opportunity for some high tees here on the left-hand side. You can take a lot of the trees out of play with Cosmos distance.
Yep.
Stouts, you're still going to need a big club here. I mean, high 5 wood looks pretty good, actually.
Oh, can Sean reach from there? Yeah, he can. Never mind.
Strategically playing the rough. Yeah, that was a lot of club from Twig. Holy cow. I'm not sure about that.
1 run will score. 2 runs will score.
All right. Nice little bit of left wind, a little bit of right green.
Makeable chip, though.
Very makeable chip. Let's see it.
Just get it up on the green and let it go.
It's going to be a little short, but.
Yep, a little harder.
Good look. Nice safe putt. Limit the damage. Mr. Skurlock.
Oh, is that in? Oh, looked like it might have had a chance to just drop.
Nobody in the room, nobody here in the booth can believe that didn't go in.
Just came in a little hoppy.
Danny shaking his head in a way that he appeared to very much believe that was never going in. So it looks like, is it 1 stroke in it, right-hand side of the screen, 24-23,
Yeah.
advantage to Sean. Left-hand side, ooh, Twig using every pixel of that cup. He did pay for them all on that putt. So.
Dead center. 17 on Desert's gotten a little different. Used to have to use a tee a lot more often because there were trees right in front of you. Now it's clearer at a different angle.
Certainly a favorable look here. You know, the wind being in is better than out, being left is better than right, and you got a little bit of both here. Favorable if you're just trying to stick it on the green below the pin and have a nice little uphill putt. This look would be awful if you were in a position where you had to hold this out.
Yeah, chasing a hole-in-one is a little more difficult, but he did not hit any spin at all. That's kind of surprising. He was hoping that the wind would kick it down, and it did not.
That is an interesting purple bracket match. So just hearing through the headset, or outside the headset, Luke Rataj playing Sean Tickner getting called.
Boy.
Would have been fun if that was on stream. Those are two great players, two people, notable storylines because,
I didn't get to hear
Tickner.
which machine number they're on. We might be able to see them in the background.
So they are on machine 7. They're going to be deep in the corner.
Okay, yeah. Well, so I guess we technically could if we look.
Yeah, enhance.
If you look on the left side of the
Enhance.
left game, you might be able to zoom in and see something that. No.
Danny.
Oh, there's going to be wet. Dang.
I think that's going to. He just goes straight for the player quip menu.
Oh.
No. I think that was just clearing the ball. All right, so this is going to be Sean Anderson, probably 5 up. I think the right-hand side is
well over, it looks like. Yeah, 17 did him in with that water ball and another.
Chris here coming from the dock. This is typically a 9-iron click chip on the left-hand side.
Okay, I do a wedge instead.
The 9-iron clears, and it's a nice little way to just run it at the pin.
Well, and I don't carry a 9-iron, but
Well, there's
yes,
that.
I can definitely see that being a good play. Only being what, like 20 yards?
Uh-oh, we're coming down the stairs.
Oh, so on some stairs, I want to say what course is that? Indigo, maybe? There's stairs on 17. I think it's 17 at Indigo. It's like a stacked pyramid shape, and if you're on it's unplayable. These ones, I didn't actually know if they were unplayable or if you could shoot it up the stairs.
One of my qualifying partners had multiple adventures on that set of stairs in one go, and it's playable. He'll be fine here.
But do you want to flop it if you're too close? Yeah, that into the 17th, there's so many things that could go well or wrong.
Fortunately, he was pretty far back from the next riser. He had a good amount of clearance there, so and he packs the lob wedge. So
with the lead, it was a little anticlimactic. It was okay.
Yep. All right.
Had the room.
So handshakes coming in right-hand side. Some quick play, not surprised, from both Sean and Danny. Left-hand side becoming the entire screen as we single box action here for you. We'll get another match called on the other machine here shortly as Sean goes up to report the victory to Mr. Sobel. All right, so we are bringing you some excellent Golden Tee action this morning. Appreciating that we've got a great set of viewers at home. I think we've got about 200 people watching the stream right now, which is incredible. I do think we only have about 50 likes on the stream. We really appreciate folks trying to help us out, add some likes, tell people about the stream. So if you guys can go ahead and hit that button real quick, you know, it's always fun when people join these streams who don't even know what they're looking at, just because we've kind of increased the visibility of the game enough that it pops up in people's feeds. Toss a like on there. We will be bringing you great Golden Tee action all day. And who knows, maybe we'll sprinkle some gift cards or something in there as we hit certain milestones in the chat. So, all right.
All right, this 6.5 mile-an-hour wind with the stout balls gives you some different shots. Let's see, what would we do? 258, a 6 wood into that. I don't know.
Too short.
I don't know if you want to do that. It's probably, 5 wood. There we go. That's wide.
And a one machine error. I've been called for a match against Pennsylvania. I'm on machine 22, so I will be next to the stream machine. So maybe I'll wave to folks on the player cam a little bit.
Right on.
As we're having our adventure. So Ben and I are going to go play a match. Hopefully join you maybe here later. Join the kind folks in chat and just enjoy this great day of Golden Tee.
Good luck to you, sir.
All right. Cheers.
Okay, so Twig went wide. Chris went long. And now we got some interesting shots for Twig to contemplate. Do you just blast it through the grass? Do you take your medicine and go backwards? He's probably making the smarter play because he's got a lead. If he was behind or if it was really close or if there could have been a lot of variables that made him make a different decision. Taking medicine is a good play, though. And that could go in. Oh, just a hair short. So now what kind of choice is Chris going to make? Blast it through, and that worked out well. Got to trust that shot. It's either going to go too short, too long, or maybe you judge it perfectly. It's hard to judge that. But he did well. 3 strokes with 3 holes to play. Oh, and a 19 side wind. This is going to be interesting. But stout, still, it's a big wind. So doing the math, what is that, a 3 wood that they're going to have in from there if they put it to the end of the fairway? It should be 3 wood in. Maybe 5 wood or 4 wood if you have those. Little cut on it and shorted it. Oh, no. Well, depending on what this shot looks like, we could have a different scoreboard. The chip from there is often because I'm sure a lot of people have had that specific drop zone by water and coming into this green. That is good. All right, so no crowned fringe where that'll throw your putt to the side. Should just be an eagle. It looks like Brock's going to join us. Oh, no. Now we got the crowned fringe to deal with, and let's see what this does to his putter. Yeah, it threw it up. Oh, now we're going water. Well, there's some little bit of drama on this. He made the green, then missed it to the crowned fringe. It threw him off to the side, and he went in the water.
No.
He was down 3, twig water. There's a lot going on.
Really?
Okay, so he finally at the bottom of the cup. But
well, okay. That was right down the middle.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, that was an interesting hole. Twig was up 3 strokes going into that, watered, and came out 1 more stroke ahead. So,
hey, it's still Alaska, though.
It is Alaska.
You never know.
These last 2 holes.
Speaking from experience.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, they're stout on that game.
Okay.
And we got Alborn Franta on the right. Looking
High
like
T release. I like that. It's going to stay up. Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
Who we got on the right? Alborn and Craig Franta.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see
Father
if Connor
Franta.
taught Dad any click chipping tricks.
Looks like old school chipping.
So do you think after the reteed courses and the, new tees on the original 5, do you think we have more Stouts players or less?
It's a good question. I know Kings Canyon, it makes a big difference, and I see a lot of people that are diehard Stout players saying, I realize I can't do it, and they play Cosmos on Kings, but I don't know if they should.
Yeah.
I'm one that I will mess up the ball change, and since you can't assign balls to a course, I will be playing the wrong ball sometimes.
I know. I don't know why we don't have that still. Like, it's 2010, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what year it is, but
2010.
Yes. And I mean, even clubs, like, why cannot I do whatchamacallit, I can English that, set club bags for close to pin or money shot or
Right. You can set it for Freaky Friday now, but
I mean,
like a mix-up Monday, for example.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because it's a course. It's just not the same hole order.
And it won't recognize.
It'll play the Freaky Friday bag,
Right.
which it's interesting.
It's like a daily bag, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why we still don't have these cool things, man. It is 2010. Divided by pi, carried to 2.
Oh, yes.
So I like what Twig did here, and this is what I preach all the time.
Safety?
Safety and tournament golden tee.
Yes.
You're not at the bar playing a $4 game where you can just mess up and you're like, whatever, DNF or, just shoot the shit the rest of the game. Excuse my French.
But he does have a healthy lead, too, which changes that decision.
Yeah, so, I mean, layup, you know what I mean? No reason to go for it. Don't do it like I did against MJ at Worlds last year. I was up 2 strokes going into 18, and I went for it. I watered, I parred. We go to overtime. There's no reason for that.
I thought you were talking about our match in Texas.
Oh my God. Stop. PTSD.
Oh, I have PTSD. You came out on top, so.
Thank God for click chipping. Man. Okay, so it looks like Twig
Pulled it
takes
off.
that
3-stroke
game
victory.
right there. Twig moves on. We have a tied game on. Oh, it's
We
not
don't
tied.
have a tied game. Yeah, it was that whole one.
How do you say his
mishap.
nickname? I think
Dilligaff?
right.
It's
I think it's
acronym.
yes. So GAF. I think we all know.
Does it look like I give?
Oh,
yeah.
a Franta.
Oh, there you go. We're keeping it G-rated.
I think that's right.
A Franta.
On point.
Love it.
And so this look right here, I wanted to try some stouts on some of the courses. Right?
Sure.
And man, I see this look, I'm like, no. Like I'm not giving up a stroke. You know what I mean? Maybe you can get really close to the fringe and
You're not getting across the water to that second fairway, so yeah, it looks like the safety is to lay up.
yeah, no, I'm saying like you lay up right here, okay? But I mean, I want to go. He's actually pretty close.
He's got Cosmos though too.
Oh, he does.
So
have
he's
Cosmos, okay.
got no issues making it.
Yeah.
324 is a fine distance to hit. He's even clubbing down. He's still got
Yeah.
the 8.5 you could hit.
Yeah, he's gonna do a big cut.
Yeah.
I love how clear this view is that we have on the screen. Oh,
Oh,
no.
he shorted it though. He probably
You have to blast that.
Yeah,
Full
that
blast.
cut took a lot of distance off.
And again, going back to the tournament Golden Tee, no reason to give that stroke up.
No.
You know, club up. You're already short. Blast it up there. Take a chip, take a putt, or, stay safe.
You
know?
got to lead and you see your opponent.
Now you have to chip
lay
this
up.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
sometimes you just got to follow.
right.
I get it. He was probably more comfortable than he should have been with that
Yeah.
shot and thought he could make it. And
Right.
things happen. That's why we play these
Yeah.
games.
Exactly. Like, you don't think about it in the moment because obviously, it's pressure, I guess, I could say. So you don't think about it in the moment, but yeah, man. That's actually one of the things I do a lot, even like yesterday during the qualifiers. There were just a lot of strokes that I just,
Now
left.
we are tied. That
Yes.
par and Craig laying up, he
Yep.
gained a stroke. So,
Yep.
yes, laying up gained him a stroke.
And another thing, too, playing these courses, like let's say you're playing Alaska or Gap, these are like very tough courses for anybody, in my opinion. And you have to just stay in
Oh.
there. Don't try to get cute. Try to get it in the middle of the green, honestly.
That might have been a little cute. He was
Yeah.
trying to chase the pin instead of just
Right.
hitting the middle of the green.
Yep. Exactly. Which 5 wood do you have in your bag? I feel like you're a
have
255 player.
I am.
Yeah. So, no 4 wood.
I do not have a 4 wood.
Okay. Yeah. So that would make sense.
Also
I
have the-
actually, let's see. I took out 4 wood in one of my bags. I think Hawkeye.
Okay. That one could be very helpful on some of those holes on Hawkeye, though.
I know.
15, I'm thinking of specifically.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
That was a great chip.
Wow, what a chip. Good shot.
Okay, so
Really
he
good shot.
watered and then chipped it in.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to lose a he's not going to lose a stroke. There's no blood on that hole. It's still tied.
Yeah. Wow.
So the wet birdie
Okay,
and the
okay.
dry birdie. All right. 2 different ways to play that hole.
Bees and the birds.
Oh, yes.
Bees and the birds.
So this one on the last set of tee boxes, it was pretty much
Like
the
dead
same exact
straight.
spot,
Yeah.
but it was farther back. So
Mm-hmm.
you'd be crushing a driver just to get to that spot.
Yeah.
And now it's rough
Yeah.
because you can go through the fairway, and you'd think you'd have to do the same thing you have been, and it's not the same.
Yeah, I actually used to do a C2.5, and I would get past those rocks and bushes over there, and
You
get
bring those
within,
into
like-
play, though. If you whiff a little bit, you're going to be in danger.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, he kind of flew that one.
Yeah.
From the fringe too, so which acts like fairway.
I just make sure when I'm making those drives, I just hit really hard. I just give it all, you know. Just making sure we get past that.
Yep.
Past those bushes.
So he's from the rough, and now he's on against the lip. That's
All right, okay. Hey,
it's going to be an
the
interesting
lead can
shot.
change here. Yeah. However, we have to play a safe chip here because you can actually go down the lip.
26 yards, 4 clicks.
Okay. Okay. Safe. Hey.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't.
not going bunker. I get that. That was a good choice.
I don't blame him for that, to be honest.
How far?
I
does
feel
he
like we're
pull?
missing the comments. No.
Probably.
Okay. Let's see who's talking ish.
Oh, just a hair short.
Oh no. Right.
Okay, so we are still tied. This is
Okay,
a really
I'll be
fun
right back.
hole now. Okay. Lots of options on this hole now. You don't have to go through the canyon anymore, over the river, or hit it off the walls to ricochet through the canyon to get to the green. There's a back wall. There's a curve shot. None of them are super safe. This hole's a lot of fun. Wind to the right a little bit helps. He got it around the corner. It's going to be on the green for a putt. Nice shot. That was a beautiful shot. Putting the pressure on. So Stouts, that curve worked out perfect. This one's going to come in a little different. Fivewood looks like a little bit much with an 11-mile-an-hour tailwind. Yeah, it's a little much.
Man.
Oh, that stayed dry. He got a little lucky bouncing off that rock. So
I haven't actually found the auto shot on this hole, which kind of pisses me off. But at the same time, I haven't been able to play as much of the new tees. But
been messing around with ricocheting it, but
I saw you try that yesterday.
Yeah, I was when you saw the shot I did, I was too far to the left.
Yeah.
But
has it ever worked?
Yes.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, I was doing it consistently at home, and then I think I just forgot by being here where to shoot for. There's a specific spot on the wall that I'm aiming for.
Okay. Okay.
But a lot of times when I was doing it with 10-5 or an 8-5, it seemed to be too high, and there was another surface on the wall that would make it bounce up instead of towards the green.
Yeah.
So it would just die in the fringe, or I'd still have a straight, safe shot coming in, so it's not dangerous to do it.
Come. Yeah, I've been trying fulls, like a 2-turn 5 or 4.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've had some decent chips coming out of the rough, but
it's a different ricochet than it used to be. Like
Yeah.
if you were going through the canyon or over the water and you mishit the wall bounce or undercut, overcut, you were not staying dry. It was not going to be. You were never going to get an eagle or ever. It was penalizing.
Yeah.
But yeah, going off that back wall now with the tee box, it's not as bad.
And I think I just heard someone say it's at the hole and win on that hole is at like
$430 is what I saw
$430?
yesterday.
Yesterday, okay.
So it's higher now because there's been a lot of play on it.
Wow.
People are playing it to practice and get better, as they should.
Yeah. But, man, I think it's even harder to make that now than it was before. Because we were actually learning the shots, the bounce or the fulls. And
right. Hole 9, the canyon shot where you'd line yourself up for a decent wind. We get to see the difference coming through that canyon with Stouts and Cosmos. So that's
actually
that's
right now, on like this hole changed a little bit too, because before you wouldn't see a lot of mistakes, but I think we're going to start seeing people make some mistakes, because if you're short, you're going to have that wall in front of you.
You're
not
shooting
going to have
at
a lot
it
of
blind,
room.
too.
Yeah.
Your landing area isn't visible anymore if you're just looking at it off the tee box.
Right. So I try to stay safe and hit it out to the right as much as I can, you know.
Yeah, and farther away is
Where
actually
it would just
safer.
leave me with, you know, on a 10.5 look or, you know, 8.5 look.
Yeah, everybody tries to get as close as they can to the opening of that canyon, and this game is how many. It's not how far. It's not how close. Just line yourself up, and it gives you a lot more room for error if you're farther away from that canyon opening. A little more room to curve it a little bit one way or the other. Oh, fun one.
On the left side, we have Craig and Joey D'Angelo.
I am not sure that look would be very friendly with Stouts.
That right there.
392.
With Stouts and downhill, I think it. You know, you can use the rough with high T backspin. I think it'll bounce down.
Oh, but there is that bunker in the middle of the hill that you got to bounce around or over, and that's sticky. So.
Or I guess the safe shot too, like maybe hit it to the left of the bunker.
Right, you have to aim that curve because you're curving around the church or whatever that building is.
Nobody knows what that building is. I think they're doing some illegal stuff in there.
Oh boy. Walter White's
yeah. They're cooking up
secret
stouts in
laboratory.
there.
It's cooking up stouts. You wondered why there was only half the win. Oh, it's a secret. Oh, he banked it off that, but he overhit that.
Oh no.
We were just talking about that hole earlier too, where I like hitting a 3 hybrid into that.
Which is pretty dangerous.
I don't think it's dangerous, but I really
you have
am
your
used to my
3 hybrid locked in. Listen,
I love that.
I'm not going to tell you what to do with that 3 hybrid.
Oh, let me show you something.
Especially how you got 2 strokes on me last tournament.
Oh, that was I just walked up and hit the shot, and then you looked at me
I
and
was
were
like, what?
That was a great hole.
What's your most surprising moment of the tournament so far?
Surprising moment. I mean, I guess we got to keep it in the family. Jamie not making the cut. That'll be the most surprising.
Oh,
she had a 20 on Alaska that she shot a 124 and missed the cut by 4 strokes. So that's the way I'll go, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. No. If I had known that, that would be that would be my answer also.
Or you could also say that it's surprising that she is the number 2 seed in the women's tournament. Brittany qualified better than her.
Ooh.
She had a great round on desert. The first 4 rounds were okay, but then she dropped a 30 under. So
wow,
she did well.
Wow.
So Brittany is the number 1 seed and got a bye.
Yep, that is awesome. That is awesome. She's been playing great. Love seeing James and Joey on stream. 2 great dudes. Nice. Yes, it's James Craig. That's right. I was like, I knew that last name.
And I got to qualify with Joey.
Really? Okay. Great dude. We met in Dallas.
Yeah.
What a great shot by Craig Franta and Dilligaff. Do I look like I give a Franta? I'm gonna.
Yeah, you got 2 people you can use that on in this room
I
too.
know.
So that's funny.
I gotta go. Tell
Oh,
him that.
just leaked that chip by.
Barely.
You do have to worry about that little lip if you come in with the
True.
low loft click chip. So if you pick a higher loft club like he did not. He just got the green first.
Yeah.
Whereas James did not. He hit the
Man,
lip
he
and
hit,
it shot
he
to the
hit
side.
it dead straight. I mean, it was a good chip, but unfortunately.
Joey cleared it though.
Yeah. He cleared it.
And yeah, James did not.
And I like that he's playing Cosmos. Are they both playing Cosmos? No. I think James is playing Stouts. No.
No, he's not.
I like that. So what about the 3-wood? Do you have the 283 wood or 275?
To be honest, in that bag, I don't have a 3-wood.
What?
Neither. Yes, I sacked it. So I only have a 3-wood on a few courses. I took it out so that I could have other things. Oops. It's a 3-stroke lead for
Nephew,
Franta.
do not go back to Warzone. I repeat, do not go back. No, I don't think it's happening at all or anytime soon or if at all. I think we're locked in with Golden Tee. It's going great. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy to be back. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing any video gaming in the near future. How do you like this look on this new?
Well, that look specifically is great.
Well, yeah, yes. There are some nasty ones.
Yeah, I had a weird one in Dallas, the tournament, where the wind was bad for what I wanted to do. So I tried to do something, and it didn't work out. And I was hitting 3 hybrid, 2 hybrid, all sorts of weird clubs that my opponent wasn't used to seeing either.
Yeah.
And right before I hit the shot, it definitely was not a 3 hybrid, but he's like, you're probably going to teach me a 3 hybrid shot on this. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to. And then I hit a tree, and I left it perfect for a punch 3 hybrid. And I was like, oh, were you like, I don't get how you knew that was going to happen. And then I parked it right next to the hole.
So Joey went to a spot where I don't normally go to.
Right, I'm normally to the right of that.
Yeah, like that other lip or that other
finger, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. That kind of looks like a dinosaur.
330 coming in.
A midget dinosaur.
Okay,
That
yeah. Yeah, I can see it. It's like looking at clouds.
Yeah. 10.5.
330 is a fine
Nice.
shot for Cosmos. If you have stouts, that's going to be an interesting shot coming in.
Right? Yeah, no, but he hit it perfectly, honestly.
That was great.
Played the safest shot possible. That didn't pull back, James.
So
Okay, here we
looks
go.
like Craig's not going for the little canyon shot. Oh, that's an interesting leave.
Yeah. That was like too much cut for that shot. So coming up to a elevated green, the wind isn't in effect as much. So if it's a 12, that was probably like a 10 or a 9. Plus
That's
you're
fair.
hitting 10 and a half driver, lower club. So, I mean, he didn't have to cut as much.
So now is that look drivable for stouts? 346 into a 13?
Stouts? I doubt
They're,
it.
they're not playing stouts. I'm just wondering if
I
it
know.
would even be there.
Yeah.
That is an
Oh, my
interesting
God.
bounce. As soon as I saw the
Hey.
7 driver, I was thinking he hit the wrong club. Maybe he knows a little bit more about what he's doing than I
I just
thought.
learned some today.
That was an interesting bounce. If that was purposeful, that was genius.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Because that's what I was thinking. The 10-5
Right.
or
10-5.
maybe 8-5. 10-5 was the one I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be talking to Joey about that shot after this match and be like, is that what you meant to do? Because I kind
Yeah.
of need to steal that.
So 10-5 for me lands at 360 high tee.
For stouts?
Ground to ground? No.
That's what yeah.
Cosmos.
Right.
And, 247, 13 in your face. So 260 minus 13, yeah, or 360 minus 13.
Right.
That, 247 sounds about right. It was a good shot.
I'm sure there'll be people on there like, yeah, I did math in school. I came here to have fun. I want to do math. Well, this game's a lot of math. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's all ones and zeros, right? It's basically made on computer.
Are you the one
so
and I'm
there's
the
got to
zero,
be a
right?
system to it. X and Y chromosomes and all that. I'll explain all that one day.
We got the birds and the bees.
Bees
talk
and the
now.
birds.
Oh, no. So I think Craig was up a few, and now it's looking like might increase.
So we have a comment by Enska, and he says, "Look on Joey's face said he did not want that driver."
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. But
Yeah, because he kind of was like, hands up. He's like, "What's going on?"
But did you look at the way his face changed when it worked out?
He's like,
So
yeah.
he's like, I'm going to use that again.
Was it a bite or backspin on that shot?
I honestly don't remember if it was either.
Because listen, that is a good shot if you can replicate that, which looks like
it's
you
doable,
can.
but it's risky. So I want to say that the way that it hit the green, I don't think it could have been backspin because it was
'Cause-
into a headwind.
Right.
It had to have been bite.
He didn't even max that out. He
No.
hit 140.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's an interesting leave in the corner of the rock.
yeah, I hate that hole.
Oh.
He apparently he had bite.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. So,
hey, might need it one day.
I know, and it's always fun to do those mind freak shots. Like a 3 hybrid on. No.
Yeah.
I actually do like hitting a 3 hybrid on that 15 hole on Gunnison as well. Just 2-click.
This hole right here? Yeah.
Yeah, 2-click, thumb a full.
Like I was telling you, I put it in my bag.
Yeah.
I only played like 3-4 games on this course since the retees. And it didn't work. So I took it out. But I will get to it once we go home and, you know, have more time to play. What's up, Damien? Lauren says, still waiting on my shots. But you're not here, buddy. So we bet on somebody's game. I can't remember. In Nashville. I think it was Gervais versus Andy Haas.
Oh, you're letting that hang out for 6 months?
But I haven't seen the guy.
Yeah.
Well, I saw him, and he left.
Oh.
Because I don't drink when I play. I don't, you know, I drank like 3 or 4 beers last night.
Sure.
Which is very unrare.
That's before like 10 a.m. for me.
Like Saturday nights, I usually don't. Sunday during match play, I don't at all.
Yeah.
After the tournament, I will. So I was telling him.
Oh, Craig missed
that we would take shots.
Sure.
And he was gone by the time I was ready to drink.
That happens. People kind of do the Irish goodbye. So.
Yeah.
I think Craig's still leading though, right? That was just one stroke.
Craig was up.
That's
plenty.
3 strokes.
Yeah.
So he's still up 3. There's.
Oh yeah.
3 holes to play.
So like after this right here, especially last, 3 holes of this course and Alaska.
Yeah.
If you have a 3-stroke lead,
you are laying up on 18 guaranteed. You are not trying to go through that.
Yes.
They just changed the course to Gunnison because the gap is now gone.
You play safer, and hear me out on this. I've seen Mark Stenmark do this. Rest in peace. If you're up that many, you have to be up at least 3. If you're up 4 or 5, you still, obviously.
Do whatever you want, right.
You can literally give up a stroke on 15, let your opponent go first.
Oh, yes.
And see what they do. So you can get the look, but it's not just that. It's that if they mess up, then you lay up and play the safe shot.
Yep.
If they lay up, then you lay up too.
Yep.
But if you're still going first, let's say on 18, you try to get on the fairway and get a birdie on this course, right? And you water, so your opponent can lay up and try to cut around the mountain. You know what I mean? You're just giving your opponent a lot of room to play safe to at least tie the game.
The mindsets on Saturday and Sunday should be much different. You are chasing a scoreboard on Saturday, and the score does not matter on Sunday at all.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is better than the person you're playing.
Yep. That's it. That's it. You're not playing at the bar for $4 or whatever.
Don't look at the leaderboard. Just play your game and beat
Play
the person. Beat your opponent. That's the game on Sunday.
Oh, he's going first anyway, which is still good.
Well, well, now maybe are we saying that he missed his putt on purpose to do your strategy on 50? That didn't happen. No, it looked like he was disappointed for missing the putt. It wasn't purposeful. But I'm not sure that he's mad about it.
Right.
Because that was, it stayed up top.
No.
That was bite with plus spin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if that was naked, it would have trickled down, but hindsight.
Right. We needed that for sure.
It's the best club in our bag is hindsight.
How did we get to 15 so fast on this other match?
I mean, this isn't even the speed round tournament, right?
No.
Oh, that's a little bit sketchy.
Okay.
It stayed dry. I don't know if that's the safest
4
spot.
iron is really low.
That was a really low
for
shot.
Elevated green.
I probably would have clubbed down, high-teed it so that I could get more height under the ball. It's not safe, though, either, unless you're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It'll change how far it goes off of the line. That was a lag putt for sure. he was not attacking that hole, but that was a good decision.
Somebody said 3 or 4 beers. That's not even 2 rounds of tea. Yeah, I play probably 4 beers. That's like 4 games.
Yeah, 1 a game is probably a good pace.
Right.
1 a hole, probably too much. Somewhere in between is where most of these people are.
Right. It's actually funny that people think I don't drink because they never see me drink.
Oh, because they're only looking at you during the tournament?
Right.
They're
like,
yeah.
oh, you don't drink, right? I'm like, no, I do.
There are a lot of sober players, and I'm not just talking about the 10-year-old and the 16-year-old.
That's right, actually. Oh, you know what? Now, I think I was in this game yesterday, this Gunnison game.
Oh, I actually made that green. I remember this setup now.
From the tee?
Yes, from the tee. I drove the green.
Really?
It was difficult.
Prove it. No, I'm kidding.
I mean.
No, no, I was actually just talking to James Hickey.
It was a high 5 wood is the club I hit on it. I was 1 click to the left of that.
So I remember now that I wasn't in this game. It was a similar look. It was literally 11 mile an hour wind, just literally same direction. The pin was somewhat in the middle instead of on top. I laid up with a 6-iron on the fairway and cut around it.
Yeah, this looks to be the new spot you should go to.
Right. And when I was talking to Hickey, I said, there's probably a shot where you can do a big cut right around the mountain and let the wind, as the ball gets closer to the green, let the wind handle it and just, put it
That's
over
exactly
there.
what I did. It's a beast of a shot. You have
Right.
to barely miss this rock, barely miss this rock, and yeah, it dropped it right on. And it wasn't a good putt, and I didn't make it, but I did drive the green. So actually, Cosmos gets a little more help.
Correct, yeah, because,
Because this
more
one,
wind difference.
Craig has a 5 mile an hour wind helping it, and he kind of went a little too far.
I'm laying up.
So he's laying up again. This is the double layup.
Yeah, just lay up.
He's
You're
turning
up
this
3.
into a true par 5,
You're
even
up
though it's not a
3.
par 5.
It's
Yes,
like a
super good
PGA
decision.
golf. This is PGA golf right here. Like outside golf. Golden Tee's
Outdoor
real
golf, yes.
Get in. Okay.
Nice and safe.
Hey, tournament Golden Tee, baby.
Yep, when you
What's
have
up,
a
Jeremy?
lead, keep it. That's the game. Okay, so with that missed putt, it looks like he can miss a couple and still be fine. So
There are VODs that
pressure's
prove
off.
different.
He missed that one too anyway, but
Hey,
it's okay.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, there you go. He missed his,
He had plenty of a lead.
Yeah.
Not quite as entertaining as the missed putt for
Right?
Luna and Haas at the Dallas.
Oh, my God.
That putt was entertaining.
Mm.
We're tied.
Yeah. He's like, look, we're tied. Look at the score.
18 got its teeth removed.
I think all of them.
No, not all of them. There's still some.
The wisdom?
Yeah, just the wisdom teeth. You don't need those anyway. So.
Man.
Yeah, this hole has gotten significantly easier. No more going over the rock and
So
praying.
Joey is on 28 pace. That's actually like what, 1 off par or 2
yeah,
off par? on the
depending on if there's a couple, I think, swings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
So it could be 30, maybe 31.
Maybe.
But this look wasn't.
Right. Yeah. That's
Good putt. Dead center.
Congrats to Joey D'Angelo.
Yes,
He
with the
moves on.
4-stroke lead or 4-stroke victory.
Yeah. This view is so good. Like the quality on this TV right now.
Yeah, if I look left and
I
look
can
right, I
literally
can't
see
even tell the
everybody.
difference.
All right, we're
See
going
the
to
TV?
commercials. See you guys in a second.
Ask Echo, the golf bag sponsor for this tournament.
I usually ask ChatGPT, but
Yeah, I think so.
Just have to be careful. I know. They'll put, every once in a while, they'll put us on screen. Yeah, not your new sponsor, Geek Bar.
What's up, man?
Yo.
What's up? How are you? Yeah, pretty good. Good luck, man. Good luck today. Shoot well.
Who you got first? Who do you got first?
I got Steve Beatty.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You didn't make Maine?
He made it, man.
He did make Maine? He shot a 20 on Alaska and made the Maine? Wow.
Yeah.
He tied Jamie in Alaska.
Yeah. It's crazy. Hole 6 started being drivable. Like last week, it was never there.
On
when I was playing, like
Celtic?
no, Alaska.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of people don't even think to look if it's drivable. They just see a 400 and plus number and they're like, ah.
Yeah.
But then watch the people that they're playing with drive and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh. There's quite a few
Where's
holes
the
when-
drop if you water going for it?
Where's that one? I think it's in the rough. To the side so you can chip at it. I think. I don't think it drops you across the water. I don't want to find out.
There it is.
All right, brother.
There
Man.
it is. Thank you, man.
Machine 24. Gary Sheldon, Ryan Sparks.
Oh
Gary
boy.
Sheldon, Ryan Sparks on 24.
All right, just got to listen to Barack. Now you get to watch him play. He's up with Steve Beatty. Oh, joining us is Mr. Paul Taylor.
What's going on up in now?
We are just
We
we finished up a couple matches, and now Barack is playing. Who was just on the commentator? He's gonna play Mr. Beatty.
Okay. Mr. Misunderstood.
Yeah, it was a last-minute mind change. He was just in Mexico and decided to come at the last minute.
What a time to be alive. What a life.
So he came from Mexico to 15-degree weather. So
I saw him standing out in the open air, and I don't think he's that affected. I guess he's got the Michigan blood.
He does.
In
he
his
does.
favor.
He's used to snow.
Machine 1. Doug Fetters, Hayden Cleary. Doug Fetters, Hayden Cleary on 1.
Should probably look and see who the other match is. Okay, we do have machine numbers. So Steve and Barack will be on machine 23. And the other is 24, the other stream machine?
Yes, I believe it is.
Okay, so that'll be Gary and Ryan. And that looks like the only two matches in Maine that have been called so far.
Alja saying the ultimate rivals here. So much bad blood. I wonder what he means by that.
Bad blood?
What can that possibly mean?
I don't know, Mr. Al. What do you mean?
I wonder if he could expand on that.
Maybe it's just the sea wedge competition that isn't really a competition.
Machine 10, Brandon Robinson, Andy Fox. Brandon Robinson, Andy Fox on 10.
That sounded like another main match being called. Oh, yes, they're starting to get called, all of them now. So it looks like the ladies' tournament will likely be taking a short break.
A short break
from matches.
From now till midnight.
I think, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, Jamie came early because she thought she had a match, not realizing that she was the top seed and would have a bye. So she waited for a while, over an hour, played a match, and then didn't play another ladies' match for like 7 hours.
Little Desert Valley action.
All right.
Who gets hole 6?
Who gets hole 1?
Well,
there's a lot of different options that could happen here.
It's a pretty aceable look. I still like the high 10-5 driver, the traditional shot.
Yeah, high 10-5 is good. I kind of like, personally, the just medium 8-5 right at it. And I saw you do a 7, so there's options.
I like the 7 if the pin's on the left. Can be pretty effective.
I'm pretty sure both of them are Cosmos players.
We got
I don't think either one's playing Stouts.
BD teeing off with Cosmos. Could have thrown it out a little bit further.
Yeah.
To be aggressive, but nice and safely on the green with a very makeable flat putt. And given another 15 or 20 minutes, we will have Barack teeing off.
Methodical. We'll call him methodical.
After some careful paper toweling, followed by some careful loofahing, a hardy scrub, a glove wipe,
the spec
a finger swipe,
inspection,
a test hit, and here we are.
Now we go through the options.
Plants the tee quickly. He tends to do that fairly quickly. Checking the distance on every club to make sure he's not missing any options.
Well, first tee, though, he might be looking at his bag to make sure that he picked the right thing. Everybody should have their bags assigned. If you don't have your bags assigned, do that.
He throws it out a little bit further. This will be closer to the cup.
But, yes, got the read off of Steve, which is a great person to read off of.
Yes, he is known for being very readable.
Oh, dead center.
From one angle or another, it was dead center, yes. We got some double action here, bringing in a little Gunnison Gap. Gunnison Gap on the left. Sheldon and Sparks. Beatty and Tamel. Hole 1, hole 2. Lots of Golden Tee action for you here today, folks.
So 1 on Gunnison seems to have gotten significantly easier. It's drivable every time now, even with Stouts.
Tell us of the significance.
Oh, just it wasn't drivable before, and you had to chip in on one of Gunnison.
Oh, it was rarely drivable. Yes, you're correct.
And now it's drivable every time, unless you blow it left. That's an interesting play.
It was still drivable.
Yes, it was drivable.
Emphasis on the able. Barack sizing up hole 2. Looks like he did a little bit of a cutback.
And almost dropped it. Nice shot.
Fairly aggressive lines. 2 pretty solid shots on 2 pretty easy holes. Got a short look on the par 3.
Yeah, not as short as 6 is going to be.
Oh,
But
brother,
friendly.
I believe you're correct there.
I think there used to be some way back when that were this distance, 150-ish.
Gary Sheldon seems to think he can get a chip out of this. He's loading up with the driver 7, which will hang in the air for a while. Still left himself kind of a long shot. might be opting for a punch type approach.
460, 7 driver high, should go about 400. That sounds like a C wedge to me. He doesn't have one.
I
but-
would be playing for a C wedge myself, were I in this position.
76 is a little much for the C wedge, though. So, yeah, I think you're correct. The punch shot looks great. I would probably be going towards that. But that doesn't look bad either. I just don't have one of those.
Looks like he's going to try to angle a G wedge.
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
Can't be mad at yourself for that shot, other than you probably could have set yourself up with a better one. But from that lie, that was a good shot. Sparks running it up towards the cup. Nice sportsman-like putt cleanup there from Ryan Sparks. Very sportsman-like. We've got a kind of tucked pin on the par 5. Should be able to get out far enough to get around those trees with a good 180-degree type shot.
It seems this hole is favoring that side with these new set of tee boxes. The old tee boxes, the old tee boxes, it was never doable, or very, very rarely.
Yes, very, very, very rarely.
And I found myself going to the right side, the old spot, quite a bit.
A little bush guarding the tee box going that way, isn't there? On the par 5, if you go off to the right.
True.
Got to dodge the bush.
And the trees.
And trees as well, I'm hearing now. This is just in. Look out for those trees. And, yep, I think Sparks didn't make that chip on 1, so he is down a stroke going into the first par 5 on Gunnison Gap.
And that is much more interesting of a look because you have to go to this first fairway, I think. I'm not sure if you're getting across the water with any club. I don't think it's possible to get across, so you're kind of forced.
Favorable pin
Right.
for this fairway. You'll be able to play a full if you like.
And if
Gary has played several dailies. He's gone deep in the dailies lately. Let's see if he spots a full.
If you decide on stouts for Gunnison and seeing that look, it makes it important that you get to the end of that fairway because you are not reaching with a headwind.
Looks like we're going to go with the
If
more
you're away.
traditional face-out half-half shot from Gary
Gotta
Sheldon.
hit it, though. Gotta hit it.
Slight overcut. He got about max speed.
So I don't know if that was the right. I don't know if that was doable with that club. You might have had to get up to the 8.5. Looks like Ryan's going to learn from that.
Ryan parked a little bit further to the left so he can play a gentler cut.
That was a beautiful approach.
And he played it well. He played it like a banjo, where I'm from.
So 5 looks a little bit easier than normal. Just very approachable. Usually just high tee it and hit it, especially with that pin in the center of the green. Lots to work with.
Looks like he's sizing up a high tee. Yeah.
281 with a 5 wood. 6 wood would work from there too.
It's about a pullback thumbs, I would think. Oh, he's going to cut it down.
136 with a half, yeah.
The cut down. So, Mike, if you get the option to go for a $500 hole-in-win on Gunnison 7 during a match play, do you take it or do you pass?
I'm going to pass every hole-in-one opportunity in a match. I don't even pay attention to them. Even if it was 500, I'm not putting that extra pressure. I'm just dealing with the match itself. I'm used to not having hole-in-wins, but there's no bad blood if somebody decides to take the opportunity and when I'm playing against them. Welcome. Take it, but I'm not going to personally.
I got a pretty stiff crosswind on this short par 3. Petey plays it
Okay.
perfectly.
Saw him do that in the qualifier as well. It's a short look, so. So many options to get a 34-yard shot to go in.
Nice. That looked like an old school chip from Beatty.
I don't know if he really click chips ever. But he's been good at chipping for quite a long time, so he doesn't need to add that.
Brock making an adjustment to the right. He feels like that shot, whatever
like
shot
that
he
quarter
selected,
of a square,
well, it was,
34 yards, what,
it
one
was
click?
It was 2 minimum movements in the square.
Yeah.
So it looked like he did 1 click per 5-mile-an-hour wind.
Couple practice thumbs.
So he's planning on this landing pretty early and kicking to the left.
1 click, though, or 2? 2, 3. Wow, 3. Perfect.
He played it perfectly.
I think if I used my click chip palm speed, I would be playing the 8th hole.
The 8th?
Playing from the 8th tee, because I would have blasted that with
Yes.
3 clicks.
Yeah, the 3 clicks is perfect for the 80-yard look. I agree.
Lots of options on this hole 7. I found myself going to the right side and just coming in with a 10-5 driver or a 3-wood. Or
Imagine that. Imagine Mike Arrington bucking the trends.
Me? Yeah.
Trying to redefine the meta.
I just got to make it interesting for myself.
Here we are at hole 7 on Gunnison Gap. A hole that was already considered difficult. They have become difficulter.
Difficulter, I like it.
Indeed.
I think it's a different kind of difficult, though. It's still...
Yeah, you could say it's more of a left to right than a right to left, as it had previously been.
I think and you're not over water, and if you miss the wall bounce, you're not going wet. It's friendlier, less penalizing.
T, they have eyes on the chat, and they appreciate your glowing review. They're giving me nods and thumbs up, and they're making the sign of the T using their arms at perpendicular angles. They're really happy. Thank you, T.
And if you look in the Sparks Sheldon match camera, you can see AJ in the background playing his first main bracket match.
Pretty safe chip there from Gary, who didn't want to necessarily rocket it over the green. If he missed the cup, that's the threat in that situation. Sparks potentially having a putt here, opting instead for a 5 hybrid click trip with 3 ticks back and a little whip with the thumbs.
Was that low side?
They both missed it a little low because they lagged the chips for fear of going over the green.
Yeah.
And down the slope. So, no blood. Gary maintains his 1-stroke advantage.
Friendly wind on 8 of desert.
I would describe the wind blowing counter to the slope as being a helper wind, an offsetting breeze.
For sure.
Very favorable.
Takes the trees out of your line.
And it's been a pleasure commentating with you, Mr. Arrington. I'm going to go play Matt Miller from Missouri in my first match of the day.
Play well, sir. See you soon.
Play well yourself, sir.
Looks like I still have a couple matches to go before I get called, but fast approaching. got a little rock bounce, but it was friendly to Mr. Ryan. Got a putt from that. Little double doink. Went through the uprights. See what Gary can do. Ideal would just be to put it in the middle of the gap and let the wind do the work. Bites a little, not timid, but safe. But he went to the left side of the gap and it ended up into the rough. He's got a chip for that now. Gary's hoping he keeps his one-stroke lead after that clutch putt. And he's choosing punch with the 5 hybrid. Counted that right 2-click chip, but no, that's short. That's a little bit dangerous. I would probably have done, I would have nunned it. No punch. Now I've lost my comments, so I need to get back into YouTube here so I can find the comments so I'm not miss anybody talking. Looks like Mr. Nate Webb is coming back with a win.
Yep.
With a win, he comes back to the stream.
All right, good to be back. One win under my belt. I call it a win. I'm pretty sure it was, third place Benvania, second place Nate Webb, first place Kings Canyon. Definitely got the better of us at that one. 22-22, and then I took it in extras, but.
How deep into extras did it go?
2 holes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so fun affair. I was playing on the machine next to the machine that Barack and Steve just teed off on, so had my eye on some of the matches that were taking place.
Looks like I see Steve getting, I'm guessing that would be hole-in-one pot money.
Ooh, all right. So Paige is coming around paying out that hole-in-one side pot.
Yeah.
We did hear an announcement in the room here. Steve Sobel claiming that IT was going to be giving people gift cards if they won a game in overtime today.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I'm unclear on whether or not that is real, but I did just win a game in overtime, so I'm hoping so.
It sounds like you're about to find out.
I think they said they're going to pull it off the website later and email it.
Sounds about right.
So if anybody wants to give me one Big Mac for my alleged $25 gift card, I'm probably going to take that trade based on my level of confidence at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got some main bracket action right-hand side of the screen, right? Is that a true statement?
They're both main.
They're both main.
Yeah, Ryan qualified 4th. So.
Oh, I can't read. Sorry. Out of the corner of my eye, I just looked at the nameplates.
Yeah.
And I thought I saw Parks, and I knew that Lodell was in purple.
Yes.
But no, it is Ryan Sparks. Yeah, there's definitely main bracket action going on. Gary had a good day.
Gary was sweating at the end. He had I think he was 28th, or I can't even do the math right now. If Ryan was 4th, then
he would be 29th.
Gary was 29th.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he was 28th, and looking at who could have possibly passed him, and there was like 3 or 4 names that were possible, and so it looks like one of those names did beat him.
Nice. All right. Well, Mr. Gary Sheldon flexing the 2025 World Championship banner, top left corner of that screen.
With a great approach.
A few people have it. Not a lot of people use it. Some people are too cool for school, but I'm proud of my appearance in Vegas this year.
Yes.
Gunnison Gap, interesting course since the retee a couple weeks ago. It almost got easier, and that it puts thoughts in your mind that it got easier, and then it just kicks you straight in the nuts and you shoot an 18 under.
Yes. Jamie used to like going for the gaps left of the huge gap that most people went through on the older tee boxes.
Yep.
So she's kind of used to going through the gap that you can see on the screen right now. That pin,
Get
yeah,
up.
you just go around the left side and call it a day.
Yeah, it's usually some kind of small little cut. You get a big right to left wind from me, then you start bringing a full into play. But
Oh, that's in the hole.
There it is. Brock Temmel shakes his head. It wasn't as center cup as he would have liked.
Yeah. Bottom of the cup is still just as round as the top of the cup.
As we
though,
get
so.
deeper in the day and we see some of this top, main bracket action, I would imagine hole outs are going to be the currency of the day on Desert Valley anytime it comes up, because there's not a lot of high drama going on.
Yeah.
Occasionally 17 sets up a little kind of quirky.
It can.
But a lot of holes similar to this one where you're standing in the tee box, you see the green and you don't see any excuses. You got to just make the shot.
Earlier match today, we got to see somebody play with the stairs on 18. That's not the most drama-free hole either.
Very true.
So Kaggs reclaims his one-stroke lead.
Good to see. Gary Sheldon, once the entirety, majority, plurality, everything owner of Group 4 on the fantasy sheet.
That's true. For a few days, he was the sole owner.
As a good joke, yeah, he did have all 8 spots. Still a pretty popular pick in Group 4. Gary, great player. This wind, favorable for going through the gap, but
true.
You would still have to place it. That's a pretty minimal crosswind.
And Gary's deciding to just take the stroke.
That's kind of that's a show me play, right? Like, I'm one up.
Right.
I'll give it to you if you can take it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you make that gambit, you're hoping that the player goes for it and is the worst for it, and you turn your 1-stroke lead into a 2 or 3-stroke lead.
That is going to be too far to get through the gap easily.
So
now he's got the decision of, now do I lay up?
Ryan's going to be okay, though. Like, he stayed far enough to the right, like a little, just far enough from the mouth of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
got it. It looks like I am gone now to go play a match, so shall return sometime later. Have a good day.
Good luck, Mike. Hit him well.
Hey.
All right, so, yeah, Ryan's going to do the smart thing here, Ryan, and poke this around right to left, play a big full, play a third shot, try to take the birdie. Gary Sheldon already committed to the birdie, so they're just going to maintain the status quo. He was hoping that he could set up a shot through there and go for the eagle, but no luck, no joy. Right-hand side, didn't even mention the tee shots here. They got a favorable distance look for Cosmos players. Obviously got past the narrow part of number 13 on Desert Valley, and a pretty straight wind look here too. Oftentimes I tend to stand over the ball and think for a while. I'm mostly just trying to think about how to keep it out of the water. But Barack only has one thought here. He's putting this in the hole in his head. He's already seen it 7 ways to Sunday. Let's see if he can find the right way to offset that wind with a nice little thumbie. Doesn't get it as far left as he would have liked. It actually looks like it read pretty much straight. So he's seeing that as an opportunity wasted, but no damage done. Eagles coming through. Hope everyone's having a good time. I know we had a great start to the day with that Young Guns Challenge, heating everything off. Hopefully we're getting some likes, some subscribes, shares, follows. How does the socials work? Just to make sure that more people are finding this incredible stream as we're bringing you this wonderful live action from Sidelines here in Florida. I'm going to pull the stream up here and just try to see if we got anything going on in chat. Looks like I am well behind live. Let me catch that up real quick just to see what's going on. All right, cool. So, yeah, hope folks are having a good time. So we got 250 viewers or so far. If anybody's watching, if they're enjoying what they're seeing, there's that nice little like button you can hit right below the video in your app, in your browser. Helps us out a little bit trying to get some more people to find the stream. And then you never know. Folks find the stream. They maybe find a Golden Tee cabinet near them, and then they come out and they play some Golden Tee. Met a number of fun folks this weekend for whom it was their first tournament, and really cool to see. Love seeing folks showing up, learning journeyman players, great players, and then seeing them just have a great time. Sometimes, getting paired up, playing with world championship level players as their partner in doubles, making a run through the handicap tournament, and then getting in here and playing pink bracket, purple bracket action, going for some wins. Some of you have been to these tournaments, you've done some of this broadcasting. A lot of times you'll hear, we'll say, tactical pauses in the speech. Mostly those of us who are still in the tournament just listening to what Steve Sobel is saying over the loudspeakers in the room, trying to make sure our number's not getting called to a machine. Mike made a hasty exit here a minute ago. Apparently he had already been called 3 times, but the headphones that we have here are so good he was not tracking that he was due to play. All right. All right, let's see what Ryan Sparks has here. So he's going to take the high road. Oh, he is going to jail. So for folks who've been playing a lot of Gunnison, when the courses were re-teed 13 days ago, the tee shot look here on 69 Gunnison got a little bit longer, and it is pretty hard to reach the spot you want to be on that topside fairway. My rule of thumb used to be if the pin's on the low side of the green, you go to the lower fairway. If it's on the upper side, you go to the upper fairway. Now I only play the upper fairway, and Gary Sheldon's showing us why there. Pretty easy to hit, a 9-wood, 6-wood, sometimes even 5-wood type shot up there. Oh, that is going to be probably a 2-stroke swing unless Sparks. Oh, okay, never mind. Unless it turns out there's a reason that he's a much better player than I am among many facets. It's because he's a great putter. Interesting look here on the right-hand side of the screen, coming into this really short par 3. Probably setting up some kind of full. Yep, the high tee looks like fun. I got to go practice that. High tee bite, super spin sand wedge full against the wind. A lot going on there. Oh, Gary Sheldon trying to show us a shot of the year candidate on the left-hand side. Land front bottom fairway, bounce up the hill, and then go down to the third, but didn't quite get the carry over the lip there. I would expect players, to just play the bottom fairway, just go for the pin. That's a big enough segment of the green to be a green all to itself, and players at this level should be able to make that happen. Gary with a touchy putt here. Obviously that hill is going to throw it pretty far left. And if it, the extra speed you get on these greens that have those weird angled steps in them, the water is in play on this putt. I don't want to commentators curse Gary, but I did putt one like this into the water last night, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to watch this closely. That is an incredible putt. I'm not sure if you would quite call that click putting, but he did do a shortened pullback there. I might have to watch that one back a little bit later. All right. See, we get some weather reports in chat. 70 degrees in Vegas today. That feels nice. I think it was about 40 degrees in the venue when we first got here before they started to get some of the heat flowing, some of the machines and people heating up this room. Lots of local Floridians stymied by some of this cold, but we got lots of good, Chicago, Detroit, Boston, St. Louis folks here that are of the cold, who know the cold, and they're feeling like home. So hopefully some good players feeling like they're in their element today. Steve Beattie coming in with no spin on the second shot here on Desert Valley 16. Always a fun look. It's a very big green. You usually, with the trees obstructing the left-hand side of your second shot, you're looking to play some right-to-left action, and the green's accommodating. It slopes left. you just try to throw something in there and let it get on over towards the pin. All right. 2 dramatic holes right now. Actually, probably the 2 biggest turning point holes on each of these respective courses. Gary Sheldon, so there is a shot to the green sometimes when there's a left to right wind on this hole, but it is much rarer and much more difficult than it was on the previous tees on Gunnison Gap, and that's saying something because it was a tough shot to begin with. Gary here, I mean, he could put it away with a great shot, but I don't know that he needs to, carrying the lead into this hole. I would think that I would see a layup here, but we shall see. Right-hand side, Brock Tummel. I mean, most people are just trying to stick the green here and have a putt. It's possible with enough right-to-left action, you could make something happen. All right, so Gary going for the and getting away with the rock bounce layup, which is always a fun approach.
Justin Miller, you in the building.
Very well played from Ryan there. That's a shot we're seeing pretty often. Trying to do that fairway layup and then wrap it around up to the green on shot number 2. All right, Gary Sheldon, nothing fancy here. I like the gap wedge. Pretty safe shot. I think he has more aggressive options in his bag, but that was the one that you play when you got the 1-stroke lead. All right, handshakes and hugs coming in left-hand side. That match is concluded. Gunnison Gap, tough look, but Cags coming through with the 1-stroke victory. Birdie on 18. One active match right now, right-hand side of the screen. Mr. Steve Beatty staring at a somewhat vexing look here on Desert Valley 18. Short par 3 that plays like a much bigger hole when you have winds at this level. Man knows his clubs. Oh, takes a look at the hole. Not a ton you can do, though, when Brock Temmel's on 32 pace. Brock just saw that shot, has a similar club. Does he want the 33 just for the notoriety, or is there a much safer version of the shot to be played here? Knows his numbers, knows how far this club's going to max out. Trying to figure out whether or not he can just mash this ball and carry it up onto the green and let the slope do the rest of the work. Thinking a little bit about the crosswind as well, I would imagine. Appears to be confident that he has the distance. I don't personally carry the 60-yard sand wedge, so I'm not sure exactly what you could get out of it. Thinking, committed to the tee, sends it up. Oh no. Gets put right back in the same spot. Yep. That is a predicament. Amazing match played by these two guys coming in here. 31-31 on the 18th tee. Pretty sure that Brock's going to head home and really get to know his numbers on that 60-yard sand wedge, regardless of how he does through the rest of the day. Obviously, this is a winner side match here in the main bracket at the Florida Power Events Golden Tee Tournament. So both of these players continuing regardless. Steve Beatty continuing on the winner's side. Brock Tummel going to take the loser's second chance bracket route. Got some folks going on. We got more weather reporting in chat. Gotta love that. Seamhead, here we go. Coming in from some hellos coming in from folks who couldn't be here with us today. Love that. Hello. Let's see. AJ Haas update. So I don't believe that AJ has been called yet, and we do have 2 machines available to be assigned, 2 stream machines. I can see AJ just sitting at a table right now, chilling, taking it easy, looking like he's been here 100 times before. So we will be coming to you with some more main bracket action here shortly. I'm going to pull up the PEGTtour.com website and go to the 2026 tournaments and find Florida, be able to follow along with this bracket. Looking for some machine assignments. So who hasn't played yet? Looks like we've got James Hickey and Blake Boyett maybe signing in, or maybe James Hickey's just working a trackball. Ooh, and I am no longer alone in the booth.
You are not alone in the booth. I don't know last time I've actually been in the booth. This is John Janza, Chai Hack, longtime player, sometimes player. Happy to be back in sunny and Arctic Florida, which is not something you expect to say when you get down to Orlando.
Very much so. How's your day treating you so far?
So far, so good. I've waited a sufficient amount of time. I'm 1-0 in the purple bracket, and now I just, it's the waiting game when you got 150 players. It takes a while to work things through. Where are you at so far?
1-0 in purple as well.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if we're on a collision course yet. I haven't taken a look at the purple bracket.
I don't want to ruin the camaraderie by checking to see if you're going to be an adversary.
It'd be a fun game if we could get it. So
I'll take it.
There was some questioning in chat about whether AJ Haas has. So AJ Haas appears to have lost his first game.
Okay.
It's a little confusing in that the newly redesigned, and I absolutely love it, PEGTtour.com, does a lot of first initial last name. And Andy Haas, AJ Haas, turns out it's the same name, but I happen to remember from yesterday that, AJ was going to be playing Connor. Looks like Connor got the best of AJ on Hawkeye Hills. So AJ is going to be headed to the loser side. He's going to be playing Brandon Robinson here sometime soon. All right, so we've got Brandon Robinson, Gordy Brown is going to be our other stream match. So we have James Hickey, Blake Boyett, I believe was the first one that was called, and then we've got more action coming to you once people get signed in and get going. Player cam here showing you the environment here at Sidelines
It's
at the Florida
really
tournament.
Great setup. Really good setup with the number of machines they have set up here.
You can see a lot of the people enjoying the fact that there's seating. It's nice to take a load off every once in a while. Tables, some bar stools.
So it makes it a little. It's always anyone who's been to a tournament like Wisconsin, where they have a giant pool room where they have to make space. It's always a little fraught because you wonder what they're going to do with all those tables. And fortunately, here at Sidelines, they do a great job of really clearing out the space. In Wisconsin, it's always it's a great venue. Sussex Bowl is just an outstanding place, but you still have to negotiate pool tables and be aware of where you're sitting. But Sidelines, kudos to everybody in the crew and the staff. They've been doing a great job and certainly have us set up in a really good location. So, certainly the event has gone well. I guess it's gone about as well as expected. There's always something going on in the tournament. Yesterday we had a little power glitch during qualifying, and
I did have a ball sitting on the number 5 Alaska Island green when the power went out, so that was.
So you got to sit and wait on that for. Oh, geez.
Yeah, got to replay through some of that. Did stick the green on the second try too. So. We were qualifying also when all that happened, and my group wasn't. It was my machine, but I wasn't playing. I was in B group, and it was A group when it happened.
What did they end up? How did that end up squaring up? Because they asked you to remember your score, right?
Yep.
And then play back to kind of where you win it, crapped out, and then you kind of just had to figure, okay, well, I was, let's say, 9 under at that point, and now I'm only 7 under, so let's assume I'm 9 under, and then you move forward, and then you had to account for that scoring at the end
Yeah,
of it?
so that's exactly what they did. And after much discussion and thinking through alternatives, I'm positive that was the best way to handle it.
Yeah.
They did have everybody write it down. They gave everybody a piece of paper and a pen and just try to write down exactly what the corrections were. So there was a record and people had to really think it through. It worked out. You know, you got to roll with the punches. You got to be ready for every eventuality. And it was very well handled. Just an unfortunate, we had some crazy weather here in Florida. We had a lot going on, and
for sure
managed to have a breaker trip, which I think someone said is the first time that's ever happened here. We've been coming to sidelines for, I think, about 6 times as long as I've been playing Golden Tee. So
yeah,
it's a great venue here.
All right, we're going to be pausing every time they announce to make sure we're not missing our chance. We don't want Dad to get mad at us for missing our
Very
machine
true.
while we watch.
All right, so Blake's going straight to the bunker here. James Hickey, he's been hitting some interesting clubs. I like this with a C wedge, but there are other chips available.
So I'm in every respect an old school player. I'm old and I've played a long time. And I actually ended up practicing for closest to the pin. I jumped onto Paul Taylor's setup, and he had a C wedge, and I had never played a C wedge before in my life. I had no idea what it did. And great chip there.
Nice little click chip coming through.
Really good chip by James Hickey there. No idea what it did, and I just thought it was a shorter wedge, and I ended up airmailing my shot on a par 3. And that's when I decided I didn't really need a C wedge. I'm just going to stick with my sand wedge and be happy with
There's
it.
certainly a time and a place for it. All right, let me pull the app back up here, see what we got going on.
I think they've been working the loser side of the purple bracket. I think they're trying to just work the loser side and just open things up a little bit.
All right, so let's see what we got going on. So, yep, Al Wilcox, Mr. Baba Ganoush coming in from Connecticut. Hope you're doing well. See you soon at the CT Classic, the Windsor, Connecticut tournament. Zach is in chat here. Does all the work making the PEG Tour website a thing. Responsible for that beautiful redesign. Yep, the Andy Haas, AJ Haas name collision. Maybe not foreseeable. What we're all really hoping for is the Andy Haas, AJ Haas match collision.
That would be.
They are on
Yes.
opposite sides of the winners bracket, so it would have to be king of the. Well, it would have had to be king of the hills. Now AJ is unfortunately on the second chance side.
Right.
So we will see where that goes. Really hoping. Yep, Mike coming in as well, hoping for a big turnout at the Connecticut tournament. Yeah, both Haas's, both Frantas. I'm sure there are some other overlapping names. I mean, we have 2 Matt Millers.
Yeah, that was great. And this is, Lord knows this game's been around a long time. The players have been around a long time. And we are getting to that point, not only just a new generation of players, but literal second-generation players showing up and working their way through, which it's exciting to see. I mean, it's great. You wonder how many people are going to be excited about this game and how many people want to keep playing this game, and yet every tournament it seems like it gets bigger, and there's new players and new faces. It's just great.
Turns out Andy Haas, the architect of his own downfall. It may
so
be
that's who's going to bring down Andy Haas. Nobody else could do it.
Had to go and do it himself.
So there you go. That's a great way to put it. But I'm going to reiterate something I'm sure that's already been said. If you've ever debated about going, are you sitting at home watching the stream going, I'm not as good as these guys? It does not matter. You just need to come out and play in a tournament and just meet everybody. It's such a great community, regardless of skill level, and it's just and you've seen it probably on posts when people say, "How do I get better?" Best way to get better is come to a tournament.
Come to a tournament, introduce yourself to people, and man, almost everybody here is. If you ask to play a game with them, they're going to be happy. They're going to be excited to play with a new player.
Yeah.
And You'll get a great chance to learn from some great players. You might get to play with a great player on your team in a doubles tournament.
Absolutely.
And then you work your way through the weekend, qualify on Saturday. Then on Sunday, you get seeded into a bracket that's kind of appropriate for your skill level.
And that's the thing. Everyone thinks like, oh, I have to be shooting 25. It's like, no, you're going to be playing against players at your skill level. And it matches when you're both best scores 10 under. Those are just as exciting as they are if it's, Paul Luna and Andy Haas playing against each other.
Yep.
I know locally when I play, if I play with players that are lower skill level, they don't want to play with me. They say, oh, well, I'm not as good as you. I learn things watching anybody play. And sometimes you'll see newer players do things and you look at it and go, I have never even gone that way. I never would have thought to go that way, but you learn something from everybody. So just use this as the opportunity at the start of the new year to come on out to a tournament. Wisconsin's coming up. There's some great venues and great spots.
Great tournaments. I think, for a lot of folks, Nashville, hard to miss tournament just because it's so much fun.
For sure.
Just a huge party on Broadway Street, and then we're coming back down to TNT's, I believe is the name of the Nashville venue, and having a great time on the weekend. But would love to see more folks out here.
Wow.
James Hickey is on it right now. Look at that shot.
He's grooving. We were sitting here promoting the tour, and what better way to promote the tour is watch players do things like that. That's just great shot there.
And we've got a couple, pausing for an announcement, we got a couple folks on stream right now who really have been making a lot of moves recently, changing different balls, playing different games, styles, trying to make the game interesting and trying to find a way to really optimize for tournament performance. James Hickey, Gordy Brown both came into the World Championships this summer, committing to the stouts as their play to try to play a little bit more consistently. So Cosmos have worked their way back in for a couple different courses right now, but it.
And where are you at with your equipment right now? What are you doing? What are you using? Are you mixing it up?
I can tell you what I'm doing and what I should be doing. So, what I am doing is I'm playing Cosmos right now on every course.
All right.
I am still of the opinion that the Golden Tee player that I want to be needs me to continue to play wind balls and try to get this all figured out and fight it for a while.
Yeah.
There are a number of courses right now where I do think the Stout / Breeze golf ball is a more competitive golf ball.
Yeah, I can see that.
And, if I get cornered and have to play a game of 1 through 5, I will play Stouts on a lot of courses just for the increased ability to point some of those things. But that's a separate concern. How about yourself? What are you playing?
I'm an old school player, as I said, and I stick with the thread of they used to be orange, and then Titans or Grabbers, and now Athenas. And they all kind of have similar action, similar loft. They're just familiar. And it's rare. I mean, there are times where it makes sense, obviously, to change depending on the course and the setup. I just haven't seen a need to switch it up based on just what I'm looking at. There's not a hole that I feel like I'm missing out on a look. I mean, for what it's worth, nobody likes talking about the TBC courses, although we certainly appreciate the partnership with the PGA Tour.
Oh, yeah.
But I could justify if I really wanted to play Twin Lakes, I would probably go Cosmos just because there's some drivable par fours that those balls would
There's
would
a
come into
subset
play.
of the Golden Tee community that really enjoys competing on the TPC courses.
Mhm.
Folks who are really good at the long-range click chips, or
Oh,
people
yeah.
who are kind of arrows enjoyers and really want to hit those 180s off the tee for the extra distance.
That makes sense.
I believe we have 2 more weeks in this current 20-week Golden Tee Tour season. We have 2 more weeks that are going to be TPC weeks.
Oh, great.
So we are going to be bringing out some of the long balls, bringing out the 7-degree drivers. James Hickey will be bringing out his 0 iron. I forget what it is that he likes to do the long click chips with.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun
And just send it
club.
out there. Come on, Blake. Hold. All right, so Blake holds the backside of that hill. Getting back to the action here for a moment. So number 6 on Hawkeye. For most players, particularly Cosmos players, the layup is this right spot over here by these bushes. That's in the water.
They
So this is-
shifted this tee box. They made it just a little bit harder to reach that mound.
Yep. It used to be sometimes a 3-wood or a smashed
Yes.
5-wood, depending on wind. Now I often find myself hitting a 10.5 driver or occasionally an 8.5 all the way into that spot.
And then the other spot is to the left of that, to the water. When I was in qualifying, I saw both players lay up right about where this spot is, where James is.
Yeah, so particularly stout players have been going over here for a while. I think you're trying to get close to the water so that the trees aren't as much in your way on the second shot. And it's a pretty dangerous game with Cosmos.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of Cosmos to the right, stouts to the left. These tee boxes, though, have made it a little bit more interesting.
So is Cosmos just pure a distance ball? You're just not going to be able to stick as well as maybe some other, or can you still shape it
Nice
and
shot,
get
Gordy.
it to stop reasonably? On like if I'm thinking about like Alaska Lakes, where you really got to peg your shots in. And
so I love playing Cosmos on Alaska.
Okay.
So there are two defining characteristics of the Cosmos. James, what was
Wow.
that? I'm not sure I've ever called Hickey James
you know,
before.
this is interesting. You know, you start getting into the psychology of the game, and when you're playing matches, and this comes up sometimes when you got someone who's really grooving, they feel like they can be aggressive, and there are times where you don't want to change what you do, but you also want to be aware of where you're at. You know,
Right.
and that's the difference in match play. There's Paul Taylor getting some love from Paul Taylor, which is always great.
Good to see him stopping by the booth.
I will square up with you later about that, about the whole like kudos thing. Yeah, appreciate that. No, it's always good to hear.
So finishing a thought, because
yeah.
I know there are a lot of folks in the stream who love a little bit of the technical details of the game. So two defining characteristics of the Cosmos in my mind, right? It's a 7% ball, so it gets 7% more distance than a stock ball.
Okay.
That is the highest in the game currently, with the exception of like arrows when you hit a 180 off the tee. I don't even know what that number is. But the other notable characteristic is that they actually don't cut as much on the A1 C3s.
Okay.
They've got a little bit less curve to them, which has made them a great ball for cutting against crosswinds
Yeah.
on a lot of looks now that we're seeing these higher winds on the 2026 updated courses. A lot of places where, you know, if I'm seeing a 17-mile-an-hour crosswind, even with stouts, I don't really want to deal with that. But I know with Cosmos, I can put myself at 5-wood distance, click over one, and hit an A2 or a C2,
right,
depending on the direction, and it's going to perfectly cancel it out and come in straight as if there was never any wind.
Well, and plus with the less spin, you're going to get less of a jolt of a kick.
Right.
If you've got backspin or bite on it, I mean it's so tough when you're fighting wind one direction but the green slopes another. Trying to find that sweet spot, it's so tough, especially on some of these like Alaska where you just there's no forgiveness on the sides of the greens. You're doomed if you just don't get it right.
So have you played Cosmos much at all?
I have not. I've not even tried it. It's not that I'm not interested in doing it. I just, like I said, I haven't found a reason to do it. You know, the only reason I would change up, like I said, is if I was just on a hole that I'm just not scoring where I should, and I'm obviously missing something. Same thing with equipment. You know, like if you're playing around and every time you get to a certain hole, you just don't seem to have the right club.
Right.
You got to wait for exactly the right look to have it fit. Those are the sorts of things for me as a player. I'm like, okay, I got to change something. And I do have like 2 or 3 bags that I use. And, you know, I was more of a player that would change up equipment, but I got to really know. I made the mistake, which I think a lot of us have done, a month before a tournament. You know you got to make something happen, so you say, I'll change up. I'll add this club.
Yep.
I'll change the ball because this is what I need. And you may be 70% there with it. You get to a tournament, invariably you're going to get those looks where it's like, I don't know what to do with my new equipment.
It's an edge case. You don't know if it's going to be right.
Yes.
And you have to hit a shot you're not certain about, and that's never a good feeling.
That's never a good thing. Hitting and hoping is a horrible feeling, especially in match play.
Hope golf is bad golf.
It is really, and Lord knows there's plenty of these. You've got to be confident on everything. And including laying up. You know, there are times there's plenty of times where laying up is perfectly appropriate. I mean, I know in qualifying yesterday on Kings Canyon, there were some looks on that where it's like, okay.
You just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And you do know what to do because you've been here before. Lay up, take the birdie instead of the eagle, avoid the disaster.
Yeah.
Continue the fight.
It's a whole other realm of the game, which is you only get in a tournament setting. So while we'll take a moment here just to see where everyone is at. It looks like James Hickey was cruising, and now he's behind a bit.
So, yeah, he watered twice on that hole that we were looking at previously. So he was 2 back after that hole. Going to be looking for...
And this is, you know, we always want to see, and that's why I paused, because I thought maybe they're going to call my name. So I'll just close with this thought. This is what's great about match play. We've got a situation here where James Hickey's down 3, where they're at the turn. And this is what's great about match play. Watching the last 9 holes in a match where someone clearly should have the spot, should have the win, but you never know what's going to happen in match play. So I'll have to watch the stream and find out how all of it happens while I head to my match.
Hey, sounds good. What machine are you on? We see you in the background?
I think Paul Taylor kindly motioned for me. He said it was machine 8.
All
so
right.
I'll walk around there and see what happens.
Hey, best of luck.
Thank you so
Hit it
much.
Well. All right. Fun times chatting there. Always good to get perspective on the game from folks who have played it for a while, have played it a bunch of different ways, have some good thoughts about the technical nature of it. I know we got a little bit lost talking through all of the facets of our favorite hobby, checking in here a little bit. So James Hickey, you know, when you're playing at this level, you're playing against a player like Blake. Blake's not going to give you the 3 strokes. You got to find some of them yourself. Was probably hoping hole out there, didn't get quite the power that he was looking for off the tee. The left-hand side, pretty decisive, I believe 9th hole here on Alaska. Decisive, impactful, whatever you want to call it, put it on your resume. When the pin is up here on the top right-hand side, you really want to try to stick this, maybe even with a medium tee, or some kind of high power, high loft, high tee that will give the wind time to bring the ball back and stop it up near the pin. Sometimes you can convince yourself that you can go straight at this, and this actually looks like one of those. But when there's a little bit of left to right wind and you've got to help it left, you just think, oh, that's a great shot coming in from Gordy. He was tracking that as if he thought it had a chance to go in, and he was right. That was right on there. All right. James Hickey coming into the green. We got Blake now hitting out of the ethereal corn here on Hawkeye number 12. The one spot on this course where the corn just doesn't exist from a physics perspective. Just play it right into that big rectangle. That's short, left-hand side. Come on. Hoping for a better bounce there. Coming through to the water. Short click chip, though. It's going to be hoping to get this. I don't even know what club that is. Is that a 9 hybrid, 8 hybrid? Is that a club? Not one that I'm familiar with. I don't know the click chips, but he does. There it is. Oh! And Blake is not giving the strokes back. He's taking more for himself. Brilliant hole out there on the right-hand side here on Hawkeye. Pin obviously at the kind of pinched off narrowest point on this green. Not a problem for these players today, or at least for Blake. Let's see if Hickey, haven't seen the model, can replicate a similar result here with the stout shot. Ooh, holds fringe, should be a pretty easy chip. But again, one more stroke advantage to Blake. Take a moment to pull some stuff up on my phone, make sure that I'm not at risk of imminently being called for a match, or worse, being past due. I do have a match coming up with Solomon Franco. That'll be coming up pretty soon, so that'll be fun. Oh, Blake's riding the hill, and he does it again. Man is on a tear. That's some brilliant work here on the right-hand side of your screen.
Machine 7, Odell Park, Sean Tickner. Odell Park, Sean Tickner on 7.
James Hickey. No, he has to keep himself in this because it's not over till it's over. He's going to use the hill as well. Oh, tries to copy the pattern. No dice. Ooh. Newcomer to the booth. I haven't heard him at all today. Mr. Mike Arrington hopping in.
Yeah, not at all. Fresh off the overtime loss, but
unfortunate.
Good times.
Which course?
We played Desert Valley.
Always an intriguing one. Blake Boyette here, looking to get his third straight hole out.
Really?
I think he's 4 or 5 up on James right now.
Holeouts have a tendency to give you a lead, yeah.
Yeah, Hickey had a bit of a misadventure earlier in the round. He's been playing straight up since then, hoping to close the gap, but Blake has been doing the opposite of giving the strokes back. He has been extending the lead, so.
I know this is not his favorite hole.
Interesting, okay. It's a pretty good look for, well, he's a stout player. Never mind, I don't know the looks.
Yeah.
It's not that one.
I don't think he's 100% comfortable on that hole yet. 100% confident that he will be eventually.
Setting up the click chip. It'll be a long one.
38 yards.
I do think that I will likely get called shortly, so.
That was a great chip.
James Hickey.
Yes.
Never out of it. Well, let's wait till the scoreboard pops up. Maybe out of it.
28 after 15. It was 26 after 15. It's kind of blurry.
26,
There we go,
yeah.
26. 5-stroke lead with 3 holes to play. And these ones aren't the high drama ones as other courses are.
They really aren't. So, James Hickey,
Gosh, that is borderline like maybe looking at it to drive it.
It's worth thinking about. I don't know if it's quite there, but hey, maybe we should be playing arrows on this course.
I don't know. I don't think it's possible with this look, but just when he turned over there, I'm like, man, do we have to look for that in the future? There's quite a few holes with these tee boxes that people are not even realizing that they're drivable. Like 6 on Alaska is a good example of that. People just lay up to the side and then watch their opponent drive the green.
Mike Ratcliffe, our boy Rattler, having some trouble here on the left-hand side. Been stuck down in this bunker, I think, for 3 shots.
Ouch.
So he's chasing downtown Gordy Brown, and Alaska has gotten the best of, I think, everybody who's played it at least once.
It was really getting me on Thursday and Friday, and then I don't know what clicked in my head, but I've been playing it well since yesterday. So
Gordy Brown carrying a 7-stroke lead after 11 holes. Alaska can be high drama, but I'm not sure it can be that high drama, especially when a player at Gordy's caliber knows he can play safely.
I know he can afford to give up a stroke here and there just to make sure he's 100% safe.
Yep.
Another 5-stroke lead on the other game as well.
All right, so if you ever doubted whether or not main bracket Golden Tee players are human, being aptly demonstrated by at least 2 players right now, it happens.
Yeah.
Golden Tee is hard, man.
A couple years ago, it seemed like every main bracket match was either clean, or 1 better to 2 better. Or it's mistakes you could still live on this one. My opponent made a mistake. He missed a putt, and I still ended up in overtime with him, and I made 2 mistakes in a hole out. So.
All right, well, double elimination format here at the Power Events Golden Tee Tour tournaments. So most folks still alive on this tournament Sunday, bracket play Sunday, whether or not they have won or lost their first match. Some days are going to be ending in the near future, right? That's the reality of it.
Yeah, they don't try and knock people out as fast as possible. Obviously, they want you to stay and hang out as long as you can to support the location and hang out with your friends. And yeah, so I don't know if there's anybody knocked out yet. I don't know if they've done any of those matches.
And we have some players today. Obviously, the women's tournament is playing in parallel with this tournament, so
True.
Quadruple elimination Sunday for everybody who's playing in that event. Lots of Golden Tee to be played.
Some of the ladies have played 2 matches, some only 1.
How's Jamie doing?
Well, women's tournament, she won her first match.
Cool.
And that's it. She lost her first match in the purple and won her second match. So I take that back. Then that guarantees that somebody was knocked out because the person that she beat in her second match is now out. That was Mike Kenny.
All right. Blake chipping in here from the dirt, hoping to find a nice exclamation point to end a pretty good round.
But definitely not wanting to go long there, so that was a lot safe, and so was that. Definitely not a time to be aggressive.
They're having some laughs about it.
Yeah. That's all you can do at that point. When you're down 5 on the last hole.
Yep, you laugh, you live, you fight another day.
Is that Blake with the gator putter? Is James still playing that lollipop? Super dangerous because you can't see the hole. I saw a pointed putt be missed.
I don't pay a lot of attention to people's putters, but I think I would have noticed that one. I feel like he may have switched off of it. It's one of the things where there are players who like those very gaudy, extreme accessory putters.
Oh, yeah.
But will actually take them off.
For tournament play? Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
If you think you're going to have other players try to make your putts, you don't want to make them try to putt with something ridiculous.
That lollipop was giant, but
Yeah.
James said he wanted it because it's got the largest sweet spot in the game.
That's perfectly punny, as all things should be.
Oh, yes.
All right, so stout shot coming in here from Gordy. Wind? What wind?
Well, that's still pretty hefty wind for stouts. It's 9.
It's most of a click, right? So
that's a full click for, let's see.
Not quite, but
a pitching wind. Not for an 8.
Yeah.
But
so he's going to hit this a little bit left because he wants to end up right with the green being sloped to the left.
You could make that a full click, though. If you were to turn left and slide all the way.
It'd be pretty close, yeah.
That would be almost exactly 1 click.
All right, let's see what Michael's got here.
That might be 2 clicks for. Oh, he's got stouts also, or breeze. The same ball, effectively.
I feel like I should know this. Mike or Michael? What does he go by?
I want to say it's Michael.
I kind of thought so too, but I don't. I don't know. I pretty much know people by their handles when I see them on leaderboards, when I see them at tournaments.
Right.
I have a hard enough time remembering people's first name, much less their first, last, and player name.
Yes. And sometimes when you put the name with the face, you're like, oh, I didn't think that was you. But yeah, there's been some silly ones. We don't need to get onto them on stream, but
yep.
Yeah.
All right. So 9 strokes in it.
9 strokes.
Haven't heard another match called yet. And I will likely not be here to cover it for you. I think mine will be the next purple bracket match called.
So. Yeah, Gordy's thought process, I'm not sure that I would be even going anywhere near the green on
I'd be
this drive.
left fairway for a wind lineup. Though you're up by so much that maybe you can go for it.
I'm still not. I'm not even going to risk it. And I know it's not that hard of a shot, but still, he did very, very well with that.
That's a great shot. He's warming up for his next one.
But if you're feeling comfortable, then I know a lot of times that I don't know how to play the layup shot when I do it because I'm not used to laying up. I'll go for it and then if you lay up in somewhere that you're not used to, you do something completely horrible and then you lose more than you would have if you just would have gone for it.
All right, so
But yeah, with running out of holes to play, there's this one and 3 more. So if he were to hole out all 4 of them and Gordy plays clean, still significant gap to fill.
Yeah, no, I think this one is pretty well put to bed, but obviously we're still waiting for another match on the other stream machine, and just because the match might be over doesn't mean we can't bring you some great shots, some individual highlight reel plays.
Absolutely. You could get a preview of the shots of the week that come.
Hail Mary is always entertaining, even if you're down by 30.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to take a look at number 16 here. Big crosswind, could be fun.
19 wind.
I might actually be laying back a little bit because this is a good crosswind for me to come in with a hard forward, with a forward full, and I might actually come back a little bit just to make sure I've got the leeway on the distance to make that happen.
So 288 with stouts.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm a Cosmos player.
Exactly.
I don't understand this at all.
I was going to say, if you lay back any, you're not going to be having a 4-wood or a 5-wood. There's no way. It's just too far for stouts.
Maxed out 3-wood, probably 310, 312, something like that.
For stouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have my book.
I keep it all in my head.
That
I'm an
was
Whoa!
an amazing post bounce. This is why we watch these matches. Because where did that come from? That was awesome.
All right. Well, I am departing the pattern. I have been called for a match against Salman Franco on Machine 6. Hope to catch up with you all later. I'll leave you in Mike's very capable hands as we come down the stretch, closing out this match on Alaska. Mike, catch you around.
Right on, Nate. Good luck. So we were saying this might be an anticlimactic ending with the large lead, but that post bounce was epic to watch. So don't know if I suggest it being an aim point in your future rounds, but it worked out well. All right, now we got Mr. Foreman, Mr. Brace. Mr. Brace is leading the silver tour on commercial mode. Playing around on Celtic. Well, it looks like Mr. Taylor is going to hop back on the stream with me. Welcome back, Paul.
Hello, hello, hello. How do you do, mate? How do you do? Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What's going on here? We got some finishing holes on Alaska Lakes.
Oh, somebody wanted to know, Scotty J wanted to know who won between Blake and James. Blake was up by quite a bit, so he cruised home to the victory.
Do you think Ratcliffe can overcome this 10-stroke deficits?
It might be possible if there were more holes left, but
You're
since
right.
there's one
I guess
hole,
there's only 7 strokes that could possibly be made.
This is true. And we already have some good shots going on the Celtic match. Mr. Net 59 with the hole out.
Like Gordy briefly thought about taking this as a chance for a special practice shot, but he did the gentlemanly thing and laid up. Kept the game moving. Let Mr. Ratcliffe go lick his wounds. Howdy, Mr. Brad Stewart. Howdy indeed. Dwight Brace, one of the happiest players in Golden Tee. He looks very confused, but happy.
Pretty sure we'll see him at Worlds with Silver Pass. He's very likely to win on tour mode and commercial.
The notorious Net 59.
Notorious, yeah.
Dominating home edition tour leaderboards.
Silver
Tour leaderboards.
He's on the home tour leaderboard, but I can't say he's dominating that one. He's absolutely dominating the silver leaderboard in commercial, though.
I stand corrected.
If I remember right, he's like 20th, I think, at home. I'll take a look.
We got a sand shot and a rough shot. Is this a silver matchup here?
I am not actually sure. Or purple?
Oh, you like purple?
I don't know.
Over silver?
Purple? I don't know. We're not at Worlds, so I don't know if they call it anything.
Elite?
Oh, there we go. 2 pro for elite, 2 elite for pro. Net 59 is 23rd on the home leaderboard, right above me.
I'm about to drop a few spots if I don't get some games in soon on the tour. I haven't played this week yet.
Oh, yeah. So he's first. Net 59 is first on the silver commercial leaderboard.
Silver commercial or commercial silver?
Right.
I stand
You
corrected.
are 11th at the moment, and I am 35th.
Man, that's a cool putter. I don't think I've seen that one before. Is that a cherubim?
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to it. And the sheep. I think Al was talking about the lack of animals on this year's courses on Discord.
Elkhorn in particular.
Elkhorn in particular, and I had to point out that, yes, there's an animal on hole 1. The very first opportunity to see one is a ram just checking out your putter in the background.
Reminding you to ram it in there.
Oh, boy.
See the pretty little Cupid putter?
Yeah.
The white brace, again, bringing some sunshine to the stream with that omnipresent smile.
Yes. Sponsored by your local dentist.
We've got a helper wind here. Nice outwind. Reasonable 180. Reasonable.
148's pretty reasonable, yeah. He got as much as he could have. I'm still not convinced that a 7 isn't the play here.
The problem is, if you see where the heavy rough is,
yeah,
it's much more in the line than the rough, which might allow passage.
You get to see the difference between a 9.5. Oh, wait, is he stouts? That didn't. Yeah, okay.
Stout-
I was going to say,
stout
that
alert,
did not take
stout
off
alert.
as much.
Be careful, y'all. It's stouts. I wonder if the Golden Tee channel has any custom emojis for those stouts. No, that's something they might consider.
That is an opportunity for improvement.
Maybe some.
Oh, what a putt.
Maybe IT would think about adding some custom emojis for their stream so we can go ahead and spam stouts or Cosmos in the chat.
Machine 24, Jason Osiago, Matt Miller from Missouri. Jason Osiago, Matt Miller on 24.
So this one from the old tee boxes was always a fun one because it was, for me, it was usually through the window of the abandoned building.
It's certainly one of the more annoying holes.
It definitely could be. And it seems like I haven't seen very many pins on the far side of the green. They've always been close to the near edge. So bouncing on through the rough because you're taking a low loft club.
Little small sample size / recency bias.
Truth.
But I appreciate this information.
A comment about explaining the tour. So you have to play 5 games you play 5 games in a given week. 5 different setups for pins and wind, and there's 20 weeks total. 2 of them supposedly are going to be 1.5 times as much points. We haven't had a single one of those 1.5 weeks yet, and there's 7 to go. So not sure which weeks those will be. So yes, if you play well, it's exponentially more points for going higher on the leaderboard. So you might be getting hundreds of points if you're down near 100th place, whereas you get 1 million points for getting first. So there is opportunity to catch up, but...
And everyone from Tennessee gets half points.
Oh. Just border too many states, huh?
Mm-hmm. It was determined that they have an advantage as they have a trackball customizer that oils the bearings just perfectly, trims the copper tape.
Oh, a customizer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we
So-
haven't seen that name on the leaderboard.
Because of that advantage, Tennessee players get half points on tour.
So yeah, to continue with the tour explanation, for Worlds passes, there are 15 being given away for the home tour, which is a separate leaderboard from commercial. There are 3 sets of home passes given away commercial, 50 from gold, 10 from silver, and 5 from bronze. The IT is confirmed that if you are on the both leaderboards, home and commercial, then your home pass counts, and they will be giving it to the next lowest person on your respective commercial leaderboard.
All right, we got another stout head scratcher. I believe most players have opted for Cosmos on this course. The Surgeon lagging a little behind the
Oh,
trends.
that was an unfortunate kick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if 5-wood was the play there, but hindsight. I don't know if I didn't see his speed. Did you see if he had any room to hit that one harder?
I think of the stout 5-wood as having a maximum carry of about 275 yards on level terrain.
Yeah.
And that was not level.
And it had a headwind.
And there was a headwind. I stand corrected.
Oh, I just got called to a match, so it looks like Paul will be going solo for a minute. So I shall see you all soon.
Yes, Mike Arrington running off. He lost in extras. I believe I heard to Sean Gervais, who scored a $25 gift card from IT. Yes, Dustin, it's a hard deficit to overcome. The favorite thing to see on the stream, the click chip, the one click, slam it in there. There's the smile. Did you see it? That's how long it took to return. I don't think Danny has counted himself out yet. He's definitely still trying to play with precision. Yeah, I think if thumbing your click chip is an option, you should go ahead and do that. Palming is for not for the faint of heart. Short little par 3. I think we're going to see some type of wedge. I feel like a pitching wedge may be a little too much.